Yow! There's no delay, right? Oh, thank God. Oh, my camera froze. Golly. Literally. Just jumped in. And the camera freezes. Anyone just coming in, welcome, 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 welcome. Yo, 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 yo. This is Trex. Trex speaking, incoming. The great and powerful. If you're just coming in, welcome. I encourage you guys to watch on the official MLBB North America channel, but we will be having a little watch party here. I gotta fix my camera though real quick. I'm sure a lot of you guys are happy my camera's not working right now. Welcome, CBCMT Ponge. I get off to core. Nice name, bro. 1 minute 57 seconds, guys. Day 2. Day 2, baby. Day 2. Can we talk about how the Simpsons came through last night? Simpsons came through last night with a solid win. My camera's still being Funko, like a Funko Pop right now, bro. Camera looking like the hurricane. We survived, guys. How you doing with the hurricane? We're all right. We made it through. It just missed us. Very sadly, very, very, very sadly. Like, I hate to say the words like I got lucky, because that means thousands of other people did not get lucky, but it just dodged me. It went a little bit south, hit Fort Myers, Daytona Beach, stuff like that, and like, yeah, they got hit hard. I'm talking 17 feet of water on the coast. Houses were literally getting, like, pushed away. Pushed away, guys. Was hype. Can we talk about that game? That best of 3 against Gosu? It was sweet, bittersweet. Oh, here we go. We're starting. We're starting.
Carry harder.
Carry harder. I like that. That is kind of a clean name. Carry harder, boys. Don't carry soft. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second, bro. We're trying to get my camera working, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. We're going to try replugging it in one more time. Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes I just got to move it in a couple different slots. You guys know how that is, right? Jakarta.
Who are you? What do you want to become?
Sorry if I'm not responding to your guys' chat right now, man. I'm trying.
Are you ready to own the world?
Alright, hopefully this works. Alright, we're good now? We're on! Can we talk about Private's face reveal, though? Hey, my boy looked like a Italian.
Salutations, North America and viewers. This is
There's my boy.
The 2022
There's my boy.
Mobile Legends North American Challenger Tournament.
If they could just fix the cameraman, we'd be in there, guys. The transitions, all that shit's clean as hell.
4, all in an effort to see which 2 teams will join us at E-Star Studios in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada on October 30th for the grand finals. I am your host and caster for this
It's a little mismatched today, huh?
And joining me here tonight, you'll recognize him if you are a fan of the North American Facebook Mobile Legends scenes. the caster with energy to spare, and
caster with energy to spare.
Steph Wheezy. How are you doing tonight, Steph?
Where's
Excited
G
to
at?
be here, man. Yesterday was insane. Day one of the NACT, breaking records.
Yes.
Some insane matches, some sweeps, a couple of 2-1 games as well. And today we're gonna see 8 teams compete for the 4 spots remaining for the top 8 for North America.
Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah,
gang,
it's been an amazing journey
Where's
so
G at?
far.
She's
Just
in
to
the
get
VC.
to this point in the top 16, it was hundreds.
Did you guys see me dropping those gorillas in the chat for The Simpsons? What up, G?
This event.
I did drop some
Unfortunately,
gorillas.
we only accept the top 64.
I did drop some
in
gorillas.
this event.
Do you see Private's the
we had a
host?
best of one
Yeah,
to go
I
ahead
told you it was
and
gonna be
iron
just
out
Private and Wheezy.
who would be meeting at the top.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Interesting.
Maybe
Best of
Dave's like
3 until
handling
we
some
got to
behind the
this
scenes
point
stuff because of
where
all
we
the
now
shit
are at
show
the
that
top
happened yesterday.
16, best of 3 matches. Tomorrow we'll
I would say he
start
probably
that
needs to.
beautiful,
They need someone to, yeah, to be like,
the
get on
top
them.
8, which
So,
will have a
yeah.
double elimination and best of
Private's not.
5.
That
Yeah, I was
actually,
like-
someone said Private's not a real potato. That is actually not Private. That's someone that murdered the potato and is staying in his place.
That North American flag at M4 Worlds in Jakarta.
I need to actually pull the
Indonesia.
chat
And
out,
I could
'cause I
not
wanna
be
see the
more
chat.
pumped for what NA has produced thus far.
But the hype does not stop
Talk to me
there.
real quick,
There's
G.
a prize pool with the total
Yo,
value
yo,
of
yo,
yo,
test,
there-
test.
Yeah,
1, 2,
we
2,
just broke
3.
into the Reds. That's right. We got you.
$10,000 cash prize, and also 75,000 diamonds. Second place, taking $3,000. In third place with 1,500 and 25,000 diamonds.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
dope.
a lot of
Trex
diamonds.
is cute.
So that
Thank
means
you.
you're gonna be
I
the
know.
host tomorrow,
Emotes that
huh?
You can buy with those
Me?
types of
I don't know. We'll see.
diamond berries.
Yeah.
All I know is
That's
I'm a
it's
slay.
insane.
Is it me and
Today's gonna
you
be an
tomorrow?
exciting time. History
Yeah.
Me and the boy, me and the kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got some
The
insane
one and only
lineups.
amazing duo.
Yeah, buckle up, guys. We did see at day 1.
What do we got?
I feel like I'm
4
always
teams
casting with you.
move on.
We
Yeah.
have
Valley,
all of
Team
the teams that won the first day.
Ackerman,
So
and
my
the
question-
Simpsons
no, we're only doing 2
Valley,
games tomorrow.
Gosu.
Only 2
Oh
games
yeah,
tomorrow.
so then we're.
Tonight
I think
we have
we might be
eight
doing the Valley versus
that will be
Gosu
Because
and
they're all best of
only
fives.
4
and
will
Ackerman
move
versus the
on
Simpsons.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Woo, that's
Well,
a
I don't
lot
know
of
if they're gonna
pressure, man.
reshuffle or
The
not.
level
I'm waiting to
of
figure
I
out.
don't know neither. I mean that is a true thing too.
Hold on.
I actually
Let's
competed
see.
What up, Hope?
myself.
GG.
My teammate top
Start.gg.
32 was taken out by Ackerman, a team that competed yesterday. So, let me just tell you, it's not an easy road. And all these teams
Ackerman,
are
every
trying
man.
to-
Why does everyone
Dave
say
is-
Ackerman, bro? This
I
man has
don't
anime.
know,
I'm
bro.
sorry, Wheezy,
That's what I'm
Wheezy.
saying.
You got mother-loving anime posters on your wall, and you're saying
Starting
Ackerman.
things off, it's gonna
How
be
dare you,
Vendetta
bro?
taking on Ventrix
I knew you were a fake
Pro
weeb.
here.
I knew
After
it.
that, it's gonna be Exile Outlaws taking on
What up,
Ackerman.
Cams?
NCT
Cams in the
Summer
house?
finalist
You like
Team
it?
First
Your
Blood.
boy Sly
That's
here.
it.
We got
It's gonna
Ackerman.
be Boca Roscoe
The
and
disrespect.
the Bloodhounds taking on Beat the Odds, and then capping out
The real
our
question
night,
is,
it's
can
gonna be
Wheezy
Legacy
last
taking
4
on
rounds?
Apex Predator.
All right, so it is going to be the Valley versus
Some
Gosu.
matches today.
Round 1.
It is it?
Because
It
if you
is?
look at the top 8,
Best
it's
out of
everyone's
the
just
three
moving
of
right
these
on.
teams, so
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. We're literally casting some of the
spots for
biggest
top
games.
Or which teams are going to take it? We do see over here,
Like literally
Vendetta
all of the top
versus,
heavy
Ventrix
hitters.
ePro 4 game 1. And just
Who are they
look
up
at these lineups
against?
right now. We see
Who is this that we're watching?
dominant
Vendetta.
marksman is,
Vendetta
And-
versus.
against
Oh,
Imba.
I don't know what
Ventrix
that-
E-Pro? Ventrix.
Was that Ventrix? Okay.
So
What up?
Vendetta...
Yay!
Be something to overcome. I do know
Vendetta
You gotta
has
make Janus.
is like
Last game,
new. It's all the
especially,
leftovers
Lilia
of old
went
Insomniacs and
11-1.
old
So that's gonna be something for
old
Vendetta
Area
to
77. You
have
got
to
Pokey
overcome
Jungler.
here if they want or have aspirations of making
who's a
it
jungler,
to the
X
top
Area
8.
77
Both
jungler. You got
teams
Galaxy,
powerful,
the
both
XP
teams
lane from
hungry, and both
Insomniacs.
teams gonna be laying
So,
it all out on the line
I like
here
Vendetta
tonight.
here. I like Vendetta here.
Pressure.
Yeah, Vendetta
With top
has been
teams,
looking pretty
pressure
good for
diamonds. And
who they
today,
have, that's
I don't
for
wanna see
sure.
any sweeps. I want to see 2-1
Acerman.
series. So I'm hoping that Vendetta and Ventrix put on a show.
Yeah, and a show is what we're
That's
gonna
something-
get. These
why
two
is-
teams are
Yo, why is this
hungry for
battery
it.
so hard
And
to get
I know,
out?
just watching some of their other matches leading up to this.
my camera
point,
freeze
that
again? No,
a
it didn't.
show is
Trex
exactly
for M4.
what we're gonna be getting, and we are gonna be moving right
Yo,
away.
if
into the
M4
draft
if you go to
phase. And,
M4,
I mean,
man,
it was such
You
a
gonna come,
surprise.
bro? You
I'm
wanna crash
definitely
on my couch?
I'm gonna be crashing on the
Especially since,
couch.
yesterday we saw for a
I'll just be
stat
known
that
as the
we
crasher.
I'll split the pay with you, bro. You just gotta vlog the whole thing, bro.
I will. I will. I'll be the vlogger.
This season we see primarily a Bowman being picked
I'll
up
be
for
the
a guy
vlogger.
kinda beefier
I went to go look for like a
jungle,
backpack
to
or
see
something, you know,
assassin,
something.
they kinda have a
I
little
have
more
one, but
time
I'd rather
than
to
some assassins.
have one that has more cushion a little bit that I can throw
Takes a
some
high skill
clothes
player to
in
use, but
and
also
stuff
gets a
like
little
that.
bit of,
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't find one.
So it's
I
gonna
think
be
Amazon's
interesting
gonna be the
today.
best
We know there
place.
are fanny players on both sides.
Is this guy's name player name here, or did they? Is that a typo?
Across that map, so
Player name here.
Is that a typo?
It's already
Nope,
starting.
it's a typo because there's no
it's been really
Pogi.
interesting too, especially the priority that I've seen kind of coming into this kind of
Private Dancer
Player
looking
name
good.
here.
mind games. These
He is,
IQ
man. He's looking
drafts when
good.
it comes
I
to
don't think
either
he's gonna
having
get rid of the
Travis
potato
open,
though. I'm pretty sure he's
trying
gonna
to
still be a
scoop up
potato
the
everywhere else.
Getting Atlas out there.
Private
with some
looking like your
fans as
ordinary
well.
B-Day Tito.
I feel like those have been three
Tito.
major components right now for
Hope
these
we had a mess
matches
up.
when it comes to the draft. And I think it's been said before, a lot of these games have been decided in drafts.
Yeah, draft is half of the
I
battle.
got a
See
giveaway
Discord?
code for you guys.
No 4 winners.
You know,
I
part of it
have a
is
giveaway
skill,
code as well.
draft, you know, takes
Guys,
skill
share the
as well.
stream.
But at
Share
this
the stream,
level
like the
of
stream. If we get the stream to
competition,
like
these teams in the top 16,
30 likes, I'll
they've
give you
already
guys the
made a name
first
for
code.
themselves. They've already made a mark
There's
in
62
North
of y'all
America
watching.
for legends, going forward.
You should be able to get to 50 likes. 50 likes will give away the first code.
Like I said, normally for North American server, you're really seeing the
Dude
beefier
ups it.
jungles.
Yeah, I know. I mean, all everyone has to do is click one button. You guys, everybody, click the like button, and you get some free shit from Moonton.
Are you at home now?
Yeah, I'm in my house.
If, you're gonna pick up
Nice.
that
If you go on my
assassin,
stream, you'll see the new
it needs
beep.
to
You
be
see the headset I
something
got,
that maybe
bro.
to protect them, maybe
Oh,
to make
I'm
sure
gonna have to
that
pull
you're
her
not
up.
getting invaded early and you're not getting refused your jungle.
I thought he was a black man because of his beautiful voice.
Most assassins have a huge.
So I'm not gonna lie.
Dish out damage. Being
Now
able
that
to
I see
kind
him
of,
on camera,
contest,
I don't know
if
what
there
it
is an
is, but I can
invade in
hear
their
his like
jungle, which is
lisp
why,
a little bit more.
One of the reasons.
That
why
slight, like
Gates
he doesn't really have like a
had
lisp, but that
another
slight,
reason
his
being,
S's are a
that
bit
these
harder,
Gates,
and that's
with
just
the
kind of like how
jungle
Private
emblem,
talks.
with
But
Cursed Helmet, just have
for
an
some reason it feels like it comes out more now.
to be able to rotate.
I don't know
out, they
why.
get ganks faster. They're able to get.
T-Rex
to the
definitely does
objective
that.
faster,
You look like
just
a
output
caster,
more
bro.
damage.
I know,
I
bro.
can't participate with the
For your
codes.
assassin
Listen, I don't
escape.
want to say that you can't participate, but there might be something called a VPN
This is true.
that you could possibly, you know, I didn't tell you, but you could be in America at any point. All you got to do is take a little vacation for 3 seconds.
But you guys, you know why I really got this headset though, guys? So I can do this. So I can stand up, look at my screen like this, and be like, that's how I'm gonna be casting from here on. All the production teams are gonna see nothing but crotch while I'm casting the game.
Yeah, it's just been amazing.
Crotch,
so
Jesus.
far in North America.
I'm gonna be standing in the
Jesus.
camera.
It's not just
And then right
about
before
us,
the game
it
ends, I'm gonna
is
drop back down on my
about
seat.
you. We have a giveaway very early. It's crazy. Right
What up,
away,
Trinity?
giveaway for you
Oh,
guys.
might have to
get in on
Friend
this.
Or type explanation or pound
You're not Meow, but if you want, you can go watch him on the NASL. He's live on the NASL, and I'm live on my
Discord
channel.
for
So
your chance to win a unique gift code now. Man, I mean, already, right.
What
at the
about
beginning
all-
of this show, we're
You
already
know what happened?
speak.
They're like, oh, we messed up the draft. Get to the gift code. Get to the gift code.
Waiting for these matches.
make sure they don't complain. Throw
And
something
then,
at them.
more on
Where's the
to,
marketing
the
team
North
when we need
American
them?
that we've been putting out like this year.
The crotch cam, very explicit.
Yes.
Magical happening.
Oh,
with
shit.
North
We're in some old
America.
school shit right
And
now.
With how much
That's cool.
we have
Yo,
been
they
able
still
to
got that
do,
bad filter on
with
them.
events and with kind of getting these teams up to par.
So whatever.
It's insane. This is definitely
Hopefully
one of the
we'll figure it
biggest,
out.
if not
Let me
the
see if
biggest
I can-
Listen, if the
ever
as long as the cameraman's good tonight, it makes it so the graphics aren't as big as a deal.
Now, I would have expected
I
that
fixed
to
the
be,
graphics on my side.
banned. Typically, you do see that in a
What do you
server
just- you put a
little bit
filter on it, you
better
raise the
balance
contrast a
between
little?
them,
Yeah.
but,
I don't
I
think that
just
really
raised the
fixes
bright-
the contrast, the graphics.
I changed the bright.
on
I took the brightness. The graphics, yeah, I don't know about that. I took away that
pretty
haziness
interesting
is what I
picture.
did.
Man,
What'd you do?
For Ramos is one
I
of
Color
the
did,
correction.
picks that
Yeah, color correction, and I
sigh
made
when
my
see that it's
brightness
open,
negative
because it can be
0.022
so
or
strong,
0.0255.
Overpowering team and overpowering amount.
And it gets
of
rid of that
rotation
blurriness.
and force and early game to be
What's
able
up,
to kind of
Kyle?
keep him down from being able to activate that cult altar, which is just so vital.
Yo, what is this
in
music?
most of these team fights.
Yeah, they're
Is there no
fucking,
game
bro.
sound?
Speaking of team fights, both sides having a strong draft right now. Now, I do like the Gronk in the Roman.
I'm gonna get copyrighted strike here.
A little bit more
Oh
this
shit! I
season,
didn't even think about that.
and it's been working. So we might see a little bit of wild charges out there. You know, also fast clear.
Hopefully they're
for
using
Armor as well.
free shit.
This is pretty solid. You know, over on
One thing I
Vendetta,
got
they
NA
were
is how
able to
troll their
take
names are. Yeah,
Julian.
we definitely have
It's
the
gonna be a
trollest
Julian
names
jungle.
in
We'll
the
have a little bit of a slower
anywhere.
clear, but having that level 3 and also being able to use your enhanced chain and ultimates.
We're gonna make me
We got
really
a-
small,
we got
guys.
another Kyle. I think that
Yo, Ventrix
that
just went
kind of
for.
looks
Hold
like
on.
Like we have kind of the same.
yeah, they went
I'm looking at my OBS to watch the
both
game.
Kind of styling.
yeah, same.
What am I doing? Alright.
On the side, the more customary one on Ventrix ePro with that.
Yo,
Estes
Any
and being able to
giveaways?
kinda top
We do
up
have
and keep the
giveaways.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
players,
say it
on the
now,
side
guys.
of
Simpsons
Vendetta.
make it a
You're
top
gonna be
4.
using you're gonna be using Farama.
Simpsons-
Fourth place.
Simpsons,
Fourth place. Maybe third.
They're looking good, man. They're looking good. Kyle, you cute? Hey, listen. I'm about to go get a mug here in a second.
Let me look at this shit again. Who do we got? Gosu Valley. I think they can beat Gosu. I think they can beat
I think they can too.
Vendetta if they win. I think they can beat a lot of these. I think the only teams they're really gonna have issues with is the Valley and Ackerman.
Looking at Ventrix ePro, they did take the
Who else?
Ballman,
Who else
one
is
of the
there?
fastest junglers in the
Ackerman.
game.
Not worried
I
about
mean,
Legacy or Apex.
We gotta think about Team First Blood though.
Team First Blood and Bloodhound. So
Yep.
Team First Blood
Bloodhounds
could be a
too.
problem. I think they can beat Bloodhounds.
Yeah.
They're gonna go against.
But
they're gonna have
as
a bye
well
in the
as
first
having
round.
that, on the other side,
They're going
we
against
do have
Legacy.
You bet Ackerman.
Is kind of a
I think
did
it's
go
gonna be
through a
all the
recent round
NASL
of
teams.
Nerfs that I kind of raised its cooldowns a bit, but still,
that one out there?
using, like you said before, that
Bro,
enhanced
all right,
chain.
so let's see how this cameraman
kind of
works,
with Bellman
bro.
up at top, trying to kind of
He's actually bouncing around pretty well, but they're still focusing on people like they did last time.
with those decent Groks.
Gronk, very hard to go in on.
Yo,
Fast
what up,
clear,
champ?
with the AoE damage
Did I say hi to this chat?
Ventrix
No,
ePro,
I don't
they're gonna
know.
have to play a little bit safer.
To see
I
the
wanna see how
Discord,
this
was that
looks
for you,
for
Kyle? That was
them.
the schedule for the
Okay.
match. So
We're
no.
bouncing around a
I
lot
don't know.
more, which is
Going
good.
in for a little bit of a contest on the blue buff.
Yeah, I mean
Very
they're
good
kind of doing
rotation
like
from Theo right now.
at least they're
He stole
focusing
the
on
blue?
different people.
Still able to steal
did steal the blue.
buff. What a play!
I think I'm a little far behind you, I think. What's your time on the clock?
To help out, does not have
134.
just yet, but the job
I'm at
was done.
132.
The halls
Oh, you
of
gotta speed up,
Valhalla
bro. You want me to
await
pause,
Brock
or-
as he was able to
I can
steal
speed
that
up
blue
real
buff,
fast,
before taking a death of his own.
Sorry, I just spoiled. Spoiler alert! They stole the blue buff.
The jungle for the side of Ventrix ePro right
All right, I'm at 148, 149, 150.
Really good start.
I know
but
they're
again,
not
they
using.
have
They're
the
not
ball
using
in.
14. It's 157,
Yeah,
158,
we're good.
159,
We're good.
2.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah,
We're
even
right
getting
on
that
now.
blue buff didn't really slow down the farming ability of Ventrix ePro
Echo
right now.
loud,
Still
echo proud.
carefully in the lead, but we're going to be moving on to this first turtle, which is
See,
where
Discord
kind of
was
the
for you.
men
Oh,
are
was
made in these
there
games.
was there something in the Discord? Oh,
What
you
a
did
play.
you
can see
message
the
me?
clash going on by the turtle child support trying to get out. Galaxy able to use
Oh,
the shot and
bro.
So we're gonna be
Child support.
facing-
Estes is down.
We're
The
gonna be
roam is
seeing,
down. The
I think,
Lucia,
Team
you
Gosu
consider
going
able to
against whoever
secure
wins
that
out of
turtle.
Vendetta
The lethal
and
counter
Ventrix
No,
ePro, and then
Gosu's going
Ackerman.
against. No,
by
Gosu's going
Ventrix
against
ePro
what's
as
it
well.
called?
What a play
Against the
to secure
Valley.
that turtle,
It's already
especially
there.
after
You can see it.
losing that blue buff.
What's this then? Here, let me.
I really
oh,
like
crap,
the
it popped
patience
up on my
of
screen.
here.
Go to
waiting on that
top
cult
8, pool
altar.
1.
But Grok was so low.
Ackerman's
Yeah,
gonna
but they
go against the
posted-
winner
just to the
of.
edge
I'm gonna
of
send you a
hell, and
video. They
then
put,
that
or not a
cult
video,
altar being
screenshot. They
activated by
posted
Shiki to
this
go ahead
though.
and make sure that Theo would live to fight.
This
another
one seems
No, but
quite
that's not.
confusing.
That's just like showing the
Great
matches.
synergy by
It's
the
not
side
who's
of
gonna go
Vendetta
against who.
for that first turtle.
Okay, that I was
It's just
thinking
showing
the same
match
thing.
times. It is
Because
confusing,
Assassin
but
Dave, Assassin Dave said that it would be the Valley versus Gosu, at least last night, you know.
Yeah.
Theo getting hit by Icy over there with that Lily.
no, it's the Valley versus Gosu. Loser, that goes to the losers round. Ackerman's gonna go against either Legacy or Apex Predators. Simpsons will go against the winner of this match. And then Team First Blood will go up against Bloodhounds.
Child
both win.
support, man.
Child support. That's a sweet name.
Yeah, a lot of pressure down here on this gold lane. They're trying to make sure that
1-1.
Imba Justy is going to be able to get, but we have a little
So
bit
Mace
of
guy is
engagement here. Theo
Mace,
gonna go
you know,
ahead and
Mace
try to
Key?
disengage. Wild
Yeah.
charge!
He's kind of like
Ooh, and then
behind
the Altar
Vendetta
being
right now.
activated
He's
to
been
protect the three-stack
working with that
over
Doing a
team.
lot
on
of
the
it.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're able to keep them alive.
Okay.
Not too much of a clash. Not too much has really happened. Very
Let's see
close
how it
game,
goes,
like we
though. You
said.
know.
This is going to be interesting. I feel like both teams are rotating pretty well. Not a high kill game, more of an objective-based rotation.
What's the chat saying right now?
It's just going to be on whoever makes that mistake
The
first.
main
Don't be
chat.
over-aggressive. Wait for the enemy to.
Let me pop out this
kinda have
chat
those
real quick.
hiccups.
Sorry, guys. Pop
Yeah, I had
out.
to pop
Amazing
out
to
the chat,
me
too.
is Galaxy. Right now, oh man,
I got so
we
many
are
screens
in a
open,
little
man.
bit of trouble. Theo coming in there to try to disengage, and we do have our first tower.
Yeah,
going
reacting
down.
her comments.
Looks like we're about to start an engagement. Esmeralda might be in a little bit of trouble up there at the top.
Well, you do see the clash over on the top side.
50 likes, you guys get a giveaway
Down,
code.
but over on
Nerds.
the turtle right now, you do see a clash. You see the Black Dragon being summoned.
he tried the
I wasn't
angle.
strong
a huge
enough.
song. They are going to go in Galaxy, getting a little bit of zonage.
He's learned. The
You see
cameraman's much
Esmeralda
better
in the
today.
clash as well, giving the
It
Much
is.
better.
But
Much better.
just the
Watch it
heavy
be
pressure
Dave,
from
Maybe it's
actually.
Dave.
We're seeing
I was just about to say,
Vendetta
maybe it's
retreat.
Dave,
like
bro.
There's not going to be much contest.
'Cause
And
they're
this will
definitely
be
bouncing
another
around like
turtle
they're-
in the favor of Ventrix E-Pro.
Yeah, Galaxy came in on that.
I mean, they
Black
could have been
Dragon.
practicing last night.
Unfortunately,
Dave was
didn't really
Dave
get
was probably
too
like, bro,
much
I
and
need
get
you
too
to
much
be a better
value out of it.
cameraman.
Yeah, I
Didn't
talked to
get the
Dave
petrify
today.
on
I
it.
waited
It
till
wasn't
today
really
to be
able
like,
hide
yo,
down any of the
I know you
heroes
probably got a
for
lot
it,
of
which
complaints right now,
allowed
so I wanted to
Ventrix
wait a
E-Pro
day,
kinda
but
continue on and enforce their will on that
I was
turtle
like,
to secure
y'all
it without
paid
much
them.
contention. As
They
we
need
take
to
a
do
look
what you
at
tell
these
them.
items,
Like,
we do see that
That's
the
what I'm
clock destiny
saying.
already has been picked up. So more of a of course the magic. It's going to be the mage build for that.
Oh.
Wild charge coming in.
That wild charge
Going
though.
in and a kill over there. Melissa able to take out
Weezy's doing
Support, and then you
play-by-play?
do see an additional kill as
I'm
well,
guessing they're
taking
just rotating
out
in and
Icy, the
out,
mid lane being
kinda
pushed
just
in
like
by the
yesterday.
4-stack of
Weezy sees no
Vendetta right
rotation
now.
when
Yeah,
I
they
when I
lost
cast with
Turtle,
him.
but they have secured the mid lane tower.
You're gonna be
What's amazing to
You hear
me
the
is
analysis
Galaxy has
today.
been
all
so
day.
careful in this lane. Wasn't getting bullied too hard by Esmeralda, trying to keep it up, but unfortunately right now, Ventrix E-Pro just really kind of having
They definitely
a little
started
bit of
these
trouble.
games a
Oh my
lot
God, look at all
faster
the
than
damage
last
right
time.
now. Justy might be in trouble.
Ooh, you do see
I can't
Poggy
believe
going in,
Galaxy's
able
pl-
to
oh
take
my
out
God.
the marksman.
That was a
But
beautiful
Justy
Colt
is
Altar.
Yeah.
down. The Black Dragon going in. Colt Altar has been activated. The silence over there on Shiki as well. But Ballman dashing out, clearing the tower. The pressure right now.
Weezy's
from,
got like a new
Vendetta is
room
just
set up.
insane. They are gonna
That
try and
anime
take
on the
another
walls
That's
and
what I
stuff.
said. I was like,
The
this man's got
soundproof
anime
one?
posters on his wall, and he said
Yeah,
Ackerman.
not just the synergy that we were
disrespect.
talking about before. Pokey able to get in there, get those enhanced chains to go ahead and cover the escape. Another engagement here.
Well, you do see them forced on a
Yeah,
little bit of
I don't
retreat.
think
The
I could
wall
say
charge
half of these
connecting
people.
and
I
the
could say
stun
Theo, but
on
the
Esmeralda
Yuna,
able to escape
Theo,
with
Poggy,
the
Icy,
ability, and
Yuna.
then you see
Child
the flicker
support,
activated.
but I don't. Is that
Bro.
Yuka?
I would just say Yuki.
Yeri?
Yuki, bro.
Yuki?
Fighting for
Okay.
the mid
I'm a
lane.
B.
You do
I'm a
see
B.
little
I'm a
bit of
B.
vision. Ballman trying
I'm
to
a
take
B.
little
I'm
bit
a
of
B.
Ballman
I'm a-
going in with the enhanced chains
Imba
to get
or
back there.
Justy.
But the third turtle has spawned in. Galaxy also able to take
What is that,
the top tower.
Jakar?
The first tower
Jara?
gets claimed with no contest, and Turtle does
Jara
go
call.
to
Jara
Ventrix
call.
E-Pro. This is
Jara
the
call.
third
Jaraco.
turtle.
Gargle.
Rock.
Even with this
It's the falling star moon.
Still keeping it up, even with the towers.
I'll go with the falling star
We do
moon.
see that they are starting to come in here on Yuki right now, trying to put on the
I'm telling
damage.
you.
Ooh, the Black Dragon, the petrified
MPL
Galaxy
PA
able to
champs? I actually
take
haven't had a chance to check out the
Yuki
MPL
Teru
fall,
is
man.
down, given a slight advantage for a 5 versus 4 right now. You do see a little
Let's
bit of
go,
thirst
Wheezy
in
and
the-
Private.
At least
Turns the
also
map
his
right now, though,
they figured out the
Private.
mic
Ooh, it's
issue
just-
too.
It's looking a little hard
He's
right
not
now
getting.
for-
Oh, yeah.
Because Weezy's loud as
It's
shit
not.
right now, and he's not getting pulled down.
Yeah, their
That's good.
macro kind
Yeah.
of being let up right now as Vendetta just pushing hard, tower after tower. They are keeping on the pressure and
Child
not
support.
trying to
Oh, I
give
forgot to
Ventrix
like.
E-Pro
I gave you a
enough
like.
room to
Did
breathe.
you give me
Yeah,
a
you're
like?
able to get
Oh, fuck.
turtles, but the cost
Got you,
of
bro.
that is taking towers.
Oh, wait, I got my phone on me.
During these team fights, and they need to mount.
We got
an
7 likes,
offense
chat. There's
here
16
if
of you
they
in
want to
here.
survive
It's
I'm
over
gonna
likes.
the
give, I'm gonna
next
give you more
few
than a
minutes
like,
here.
bro.
Oh,
Hold on.
Jesus.
Still
Okay.
a low kill game. 8
Let's
minutes.
go. I'm gonna
give you a gorilla in the
Looking
chat.
good for Vendetta right now. If I was
To drop a turd in the chat.
Not in the awkward position. You gotta play a little safe right now. Don't play too overly aggressive.
Echo doing really good.
Very costly.
I
think
Gtheaiko.
we talked to whatchamacallit, Leo about that, yeah.
They are gonna try and get the kill.
There was quite a. I would definitely check out the boosted. Check out the boosted podcast, man. We talked about a lot of the MPL stuff because we had Leo come on.
Continuing, and I have to question
I can't remember any of it because I can't remember a day behind. So
trying to gank an Esmeralda in the first place, but she comes
don't ask me what I said. Just go watch it.
Well, they are pushing hard for that bottom tower, but Esmeralda
Or listen to it, whatever you like to do.
Not letting them take it. Good defense over there on the side of Esmeralda, and that's what she's
Very cool.
really good for. You know, that mobility, also the sustainability, being able to get that shield to stay
There's your
alive
code,
as well.
nerds.
That's just working in her favor.
I wonder if the code's the same. Did you put it in the chat?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. Here's your
Oh, no,
code. Get your
code.
free stuff.
And start it.
Now,
50 people can redeem it too.
Objectives, we have seen Ventrix ePro take that.
It's code. How do you? What website do you go on to redeem it again?
You just if you Google search MLBB redeem, it'll pop up.
Lilia and Jericho to defend. This will be the first objective that Vendetta may possibly get. You do see the zone as they are going for that bottom lane again. Will they be able to secure a 3 versus 3 down
I love
there?
Magic
But
Dust.
Icy
Me too.
able to clear that lane.
I dropped it in the chat.
I put that shit on a mirror.
On the retreat, but you do see Leo giving the vision, giving the pressure, and Pony secures
I
the
love
Lord.
sniffing magic
I
dust.
get down in that magic dust, bro. Back in the day.
Attacking Ventrix ePro on multiple fronts there, pushing on the bottom tower.
You get to redeem the codes 50 times. It's definitely different than what we have on
without much counter from
what they have on the NACT. So
Cameras better, much better.
yeah, the camera is great. Like they got map
so
awareness in one
way
night.
better.
We're able to secure all the turtles.
Only
That Lord,
thing now
worked in the
is
favor
the
of Vendetta. Do we see a possible turnaround? Was it
in-game
I would say it's
graphics.
just been kind of, even though they were able to get the turtles, the towers have just been falling.
Yeah, like they're even zooming out when they. Yeah, Dave has to be doing this. Someone has to be doing it right now. Unless they just got really good at it. Because they zoomed all the way out right here.
So someone asked earlier why Estes has tank emblem. My guess is, especially that I forget what that's called. Is it tenacity? It gives you that once you drop below like 20% health, or you get down to 20% health, you get extra magic and physical defense. So like my guess is to kind of be a bit bulkier, especially in the early game.
Yeah.
Sheesh, Meowbo with 2 members for 2 months, supporter for fun, Trex your gorillas. Thank you. That's for the Simpsons.
They hired Cowset for cameraman.
Well, right now I think we already
Is this the
wasted an
Sanctum map?
opportunity with Esmeralda
Hold on.
taking on this Yuzong.
This is
Esmeralda should have been
the
a
first
lot
HD
more
map.
aggressive, and
Like
because
we
you've
need the
allowed
new
Yuzong to
HD
farm
map.
up, you've allowed
Like
him
it's an
to
HD
be able
map.
to
It's
get
not
to
the
point
very
where
first
that
one because the
Black
very
Dragon
first one's
is a
like all of
menace.
that
As we are taking
brown
the kill,
and
you see the Lord
nasty
coming
dead
in
grass.
here, and they just are powerless. Estes being the first one right in the front
They just
row,
have
And
the
the new
new
one has
HD,
crossbow
so-
towers, right?
Better positioning.
Yeah,
there
the
like
new one does have
team
crossbow
fights if he
towers.
wants
Yeah.
his team to be able to survive. You cannot be making those mistakes as a support. Your movement, your placement needs to be on point during these teams fight if you want
Back
to
on
be
this
able
chat,
to survive these fights.
They locked in and grind overnight. They were trying to do a lot, to be honest. Chad, I do have a code as well, so if you guys are tuning in, smash that like button, and I'll be handing out a code. I'll pull a T-Rex. I gotta threaten you.
I was surprised that they kind of let that walk in the draft. Not something you see too often, but we just gotta see how will Ventrix ePro respond to this pressure that Vendetta is putting on right now.
Hey, yo, what up,
Dave said he had a
David?
2-hour. He did like a 2-hour hands-on tutor session with the camera director.
Not just the Piranhas.
It's not him doing it, but he like just
Like
showed
Vendetta,
him.
who is comfortable enough
Wow.
to be able to use it in the
That's
mage
good. I
position.
mean, that's
That means
good.
you have
That's
a
good to
co-alter
see.
for an offensive move, which means that you
He
just
said the
can
map
charge
sure
into
ain't this
towers.
bright
They're
when
not
I
far
play.
enough that you can back up or disengage from Vendetta. to
Dude,
be
there's
able
a
to
bad
make
filter
these
on here.
fights
I had
successful.
I had to adjust it. It's only for the NA region, but a little birdie told me you might be able to just visit NA somehow for a couple seconds, and you might be able to redeem that code. I don't know. I'm lying. You might have an NA, or depending on where you're at in the world, your account's probably locked to a certain region.
These fights are pretty much over for Ventrix, bro.
Venus,
I don't know how to
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got not a typhoon, we got hit by a hurricane, but I got dodged. Fort Myers is in shambles though. Like a lot of Florida's fucking done for.
Vendetta, but we do see the clash going on.
Oh god, Vendetta. GG's.
Really?
Also getting the kill on Imba Justy, and then double kill by Pogi as well, taking out Yukiteru and Icy, leaving only.
I mean, you called it Vendetta. I'm gonna make a poll. Wait, we already
13-2, a very dominant game there for Vendetta. I know we were kind of hoping for something.
Any advice how to get girls, man?
You said you wanted more best of threes,
smile a lot.
Man, Vendetta, very
make them laugh,
make them talk, let them talk.
Yep. You let them talk. Yeah.
You just ask questions. Seem interested. Ask tons of questions.
Seem interested.
I don't know.
And then when they start like spilling all their emotions, you just
Then you don't talk to them for like 2 days, and then then you got them. Then you got them.
First picks, maybe allowing them to let you get it, but when you have second pick, it's just a little harder to do.
Yeah,
Estes sucks right now. I think Estes is what won this.
That I've seen for Ramos.
Exile.
It almost.
She's the one who can tell you how to get girls.
The weaker position.
Oh man.
Especially here in NA, where we start using him.
Oh man.
And then coming back with something.
What is the poster that he? Who is that on the left, man? What anime poster is that on the left? I'm having a mind blank. Kingdom Hearts.
Of damage output, especially when there's more enemies kind of grouped around. Not
that's
just that,
all.
But that shadow
All of the.
is gonna allow him to.
I forgot what they were called.
That's how you know Weezy's like a newer anime fan, because he has My Hero Academia on his wall instead of like a classic, you know, instead of like
where's the Naruto, bro?
Yeah, you know, like Naruto, anything but My Hero. Like there's a lot of choices out there. I'm reading My Hero right now, and I like My Hero, but I wouldn't make it the first poster I get on my wall.
Type of plan for it.
Yeah.
You can see here. I mean, Estes getting.
Even Demon Slayer, I feel like is put up a lot of their anime is just
for it. It was
Demon
just
Slayer,
so on point.
Yeah.
You see right
Demon Slayer's
there
good.
The story.
The anime carries that. Like a lot of the community thinks that the manga is like mid tier, but like the animation is just so good that it carries it so hard.
For any teams here, and
I was blown away about Naruto's basic. What?
I know, they just disrespected me so bad, bro. Full Metal Alchemist, one of the best animes to ever grace this world. If I was gonna get like something on my wall, I'd get like a FLCL poster. Fully Cooley.
I don't even know what that is.
Bro, it's only 8 episodes. If you've never watched it, it was on Adult Swim way back in the day. Even the English version is good. Like if you want to watch dub instead of sub or whatever, watch FLCL. It's a very small commitment. It's one of the greatest fucking pieces of work to ever be put out in the world.
I really like that Celebrity Beatdown or whatever.
Looking at a little bit of the item builds right
Adult
now.
Swim.
Looking at Shiki
You ever watch that?
Celebrity Beatdown?
Yeah, it's like where they have those like clay models. Yeah, like the clay models and like they're ripping legs off and stuff.
Okay, I could respect that. If you put a Celebrity Beatdown poster on your wall, I would respect that.
Now he's more of that mid lane type of mid game type of pick right now.
Champ said rather die single than dating a non-ML player. Oh man, that's the commitment to ML.
Inuyasha, hell yeah. Trigun? A Trigun poster would be dope. I would respect a Trigun poster. Vasha Stampede.
Like I was saying before.
What is it? What's the planet anime? Like super long. No. Like where they have the rings and they like go together and like summon this guy that like protects the planet.
Oh, that's not an anime, bro. That's an American cartoon. Captain Planet.
between that XP.
I feel like that's an anime.
Because I mean,
No,
usually,
bro.
I mean,
That's like saying. That's like saying.
What is everything Japanese have to be anime?
Yes, exactly.
Really?
Or
I don't know, man.
That's like. Do you consider Avatar anime?
Or actually pushed
I do, yeah.
intimidated by somebody.
Okay.
Means that we might need to rethink how
There's
we
this
approach
meme that I saw. It's like the Jedi. You know, did you watch Star Wars?
Yeah, that's where all the just
When they're like, we allow you a seat on the council, but not the name of Jedi. And it's like a bunch of animes telling Avatar, like, we allow you in this seat on the council, but not the label of anime.
It has a low down rate. So
Are we watching a podcast about anime or MLBB?
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I don't know.
We know Vendetta's gonna win this, man. What do you want us to talk about? When we get to the top 8, I'll talk more about the teams.
Best out of 3. So it's not over yet. We have to see how Ventrix ePro will respond.
Yeah, and we're
I
gonna
got
have
a
to
cat
see
in the
if
tower
Ventrix
right
ePro
now.
has what it takes to take this.
You guys see the new
to a
camera?
game
Look at this.
especially
Exile,
against
are you
an
going to
opponent
Vegas?
Right now that was pretty dominant.
Hey, you going to
Ritz is
Vegas?
coming.
Yo.
Yesterday
Ritz is
started.
coming.
Gosu was
We needed
pretty
Exile to come.
dominant against Time Gap, and Time Gap able
That's
to
what I'm saying.
formulate a plan.
Samurai
a draft
Jack.
that was
Oh my God.
super successful and brought
Samurai
them to a
Jack is
game
fire.
3 and almost
No hate,
upset,
guys.
the former North American champions.
Yeah, that was.
No,
that
we're
was a
kinda
match
just
for the
like-
books. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. But yeah,
Afro
an epic
Samurai,
comeback,
hell yeah.
for Gosu over there. But looking at this draft right now, we see the Claude being taken out.
I can't wait for
They are
Chainsaw
kinda
Man to
traditional.
drop.
The Claude's been shining this season.
It's gonna
We see
break the internet.
Natalia, the Valentina, the Faramis combo wombo taking out.
Exile, you can
the
crash
side
on
of
in my
Vendetta.
place with G.
You
G's
see
gonna crash
Terror
on the
picking
floor.
up the
You can
Bowman.
sleep in
Now,
the
I gotta say,
bathtub or
you
something.
know who's still out there?
Jesus.
Akai's still out there. But
Niggas gonna need something for that.
Would've
You're gonna
comforted
need a
out.
cover.
you pick up your Akai right now, Private?
Well, it's
I'm crashing on T-Rex's couch.
Out there already,
I don't think there's a couch, bro. I looked at the room.
Well,
a big target
Oh, did they show you what room you're getting?
Oh, I looked at the rooms. Yeah, I looked at the rooms.
They normally have at least a chair. I mean, if it's a 5-star hotel, like that.
She can stay with Ritz. There you go.
Comes out immediately from Vendetta, followed by your
Not the bathtub.
Very strong sideliner, one that I think is probably the best chance of being able to stand up to an Esmeralda.
Yo, sometimes the
And we're
tubs
gonna see if the side
depending on how party we hard or hard we party.
Party we hard. I am not doing any partying, y'all.
For that
I'm gonna be the boring person to stay
You
with.
see Grok being picked up as
T-Rex is gonna be the
This is
DD.
looking pretty solid, for the side of Ventrix ePro. The Atlas a little early, especially for the first pick. Could
Tank is gonna be there, yeah.
Give it to Ventrix ePro, especially paired up with that Ballman. So
I hit up
Uranus
Samazar.
being
He
picked up, for
Is he
the
coming?
XP
He said he's not gonna be able to
rank.
make
So, I
it.
really
No, he
wanna
said
see what
his,
Potential for
his
possibly
anniversary is that
maybe picking a
weekend.
mage right now, or even a strong marksman could really work for the side of Vendetta before they go into the second ban phase.
Yeah, interestingly enough, immediately, I think IC immediately picked that up. Does have a lot.
Has
of,
anyone? I've watched
went
Bleach.
6
Yeah.
and 1 on
Do you have any
in the
plans in
last
Vegas other than the
match
event
before
itself?
today. And Linux, a great counter to that Uranus.
I'm gonna
We should
be
go-
pretty busy.
Side of her ultimate, able to do that percentage.
I say, like, I want to go see like the Pawn Stars location. You know.
The Pawn Stars location.
Yeah. Yeah.
G's secretly that's all he watches.
And then we do.
This is the
He turns
History
off the stream
Channel.
and goes to fucking History Channel. Hey man, live your life, bro. My only thing is like food.
Surprising for me, I think.
Oh yeah, I want to definitely hit some
character that
food
has
places.
Risen so quickly since the last update, the last nerfs to the marksman.
Stay
It's
away from the
really
gambling
left
tables.
A gap when you bring
Same.
down Wanwan, when you have consider those nerfs to Beatrix, it left kind of a hole in the marksman pool there for somebody to come and fill in. And Melissa
Still waiting
has
on
done
Private's
an
mom to come in with the
amazing job.
dinner.
Still very late
Jesus.
game when it comes to damage, but that go away ultimate.
I heard
that
something
bubble
else.
that she can form around herself, especially with
What'd you hear, Ritz?
compositions that are more tankier in mind. Even assassins, it can provide just the perfect counter.
Sell your rare
Sell your
MLBB.
In the second band.
Yo.
Yeah, and then picking up the Uranus, I understand it. Uranus on Grok. You can dash out of those walls. You can't really be trapped. Actually, easier
They fixed the draft screen, which is
Uranus
cool.
and the Esmeralda to get away from that Grok. So it works. Both sides a very strong draft. We are in the second ban phase right now. You do see Selena.
They're getting good at fixing the problems.
So this is
like pretty
good.
fast,
I
you
like
know.
both drafts right now. I can't even really
They
say
know when a
like
problem happens and
Yeah.
takes a break, like a tad break.
I do like that the ban comes out immediately from Vendetta.
We'll see how it goes
With that
tomorrow.
Uranus pickup, they're going to go ahead and ban out Dairoth. Dairoth has been a menace for both those regen heroes, Esmeralda and Uranus, as he just bursts them down. He's able to go ahead.
You're only
break
going
down
on
their
Sunday,
armor
Ritz?
and basically
So you're just going for the night?
Own
Okay.
that XP lane. We saw it.
You're just gonna
yesterday
come
as
for the
well.
event.
It's
That's
just-
cool,
it's
though.
Too much for
I
most
mean,
players
you
to
gotta
be
do
able
what you gotta
deal
do,
with
you
in
know?
that XP lane. So at the best
There's a
bet,
dinner
I wanted to
after
actually,
a
like,
thing.
visit.
Between for
Are you
Esmeralda,
gonna,
here.
Ritz,
Depending
you
on
can-
who
you
gets
can beat me
invited.
in
Really
G's
kind of
plus one.
pointing to that side for
Jesus
the side of
Christ,
Ventrix
these-
Pro as we go ahead.
these
pick
nasty
up,
websites.
Theo's gonna go ahead and pick up Kagura.
I do agree.
Yeah,
with that.
I already
Esmeralda,
blocked them, but
definitely
it
the
happens.
best option right now for Ventrix E Pro. Able to move around the map, able to cut just as well as Uranus. You know, that's probably one of the few heroes that can cut that fast inside of the XP lane. We have seen, you know, Benedetta's work in the past as well. But yeah, we do see Gtheaiko picking up that Esmeralda again. It's a solid pick, man. It's probably one of the most picked fighters for the XP lane right now, just because of the rotations, the cuts, the
We might drop
sustainability.
this.
We've seen
Hold
it.
on.
Gtheaiko 3v1 in his tower and able to get out of it and defend it. Well, just a really
Filter
good
or no
draft right
filter,
now.
guys?
But the Moskov right now being picked up by
It looks a little weird when you have it on the ban and pick, but I mean, it's not too bad.
I just want to say, I'm excited. I haven't been the biggest fan of Moskov. I just feel like there's marksmen who do what he does a little better.
They just, for
and
some
have,
reason,
a
everything's like
lot
so
more
cloudy.
potential, earlier than Moskov. I feel like he's one of those
Like they're
heroes
pushing it
that,
out
I
at
mean,
a
if you
2000
reach
bit
the late
rate.
game, that late game,
Yeah.
get him stacked up.
A
he
2
just has
billion?
an amazing amount of
2000.
burst that he can output.
Low.
I feel
I guess,
there's
like,
other
low.
ones that just provide more utility.
I was like, sometimes I do 2000, you know?
Yeah, I do 2000. There's been times.
The damage that comes from
Don't
When
tell
I used
anyone
to
you
have
guys are seeing this
Mediacom.
right
that
now.
Kagura got
I'm drinking a
picked up, which is
LaCroix.
interesting to me as well. Poggy picking up that Lancelot
Oh,
as
God.
well. So we are going to see an assassin
Oh,
here,
God.
potentially maybe a successful one. I mean, it hasn't been all nose on the side of assassins.
did they
here.
pick up a
Moved
fanny?
into this
Nah.
game 2.
The Moskov
Vendetta
is kind of
taking on
wild.
Ventrix E Pro.
The Moskov.
And that is going to be
The
Yeah, we don't
Moskov.
see that.
For
A
Moskov.
for both sides.
You gotta say it
I can't
Russian,
say-
man. You can't say it
like both of them.
Englishly.
Game 1, we've seen more of a one-sided match.
Gotta be
We've seen
Moscow.
Vendetta just snowball in terms of towers. They
That's
lost
Russian,
the
right?
turtles, but
Moscow.
the towers
Moscow.
get pushed in.
Get
So
your-
you
get
gotta
your
see
vodka.
Ventrix E Pro just play
Moscow
a little bit more
vodka.
objective-wise. Don't give up these towers so easily, especially in the early game. Yeah, you get the turtles, but that's only
We
one
get
turtle.
wild, man.
My only issue, my
Moscow.
only problem, my only qualm here is
All right.
this big.
Let's actually watch this game.
Wall in
I
your
am.
way right now, which is going to be Theo on.
I'm
this
watching it
Atlas.
real
Once he
good.
gets,
Come on.
Once he gets that ultimate, and once he gets able to be able to grab all,
It's
of the
definitely going to be
members and
coming
be able
down to this
stun,
Atlas,
you're-
but I feel like
don't know
Theo
what
has
you
it.
have, as an answer on the side of Ventrix.
It's probably going to be a little
Bogey on
nasty.
Lance, bro? That's sexy. I
I
haven't
was
seen
about
him
to
play Lance in ages.
I was about to say that
It's gonna
too.
be interesting to see how well they.
I mean, last time we seen Lance played, it wasn't played too well. So
Yeah,
let's
you
see
do
if
see a little
he
bit
can
of
pull it through.
engagement. You see, Chalice
Poggy's got
going
probably one of the best
Break
lances
the
in
code.
NA.
You see Poggy able, actually no, it looks like the lethal was.
When you see him
going
play
to
on like
the
an actual
favor
East
of
server,
Vendetta.
this man is
Just
godly.
Yeah.
A little bit of an early game from both sides, but I like the Lancelot on the Ballman. You know, you can still those objectives. You can get the.
It's true, you do
turtle,
have
can
the
take
ability-
the
he's not
doors
wrong
from the
about
Ballman
that.
with the lethal counter, and also having a little bit of mobility when things get a little tricky.
Yeah,
And you have the ability to get to that back line.
Uranus already
Yeah.
starting to cut lane at the top. You see
And it's
him,
I
Bogey,
mean,
bro.
they're either gonna have to burst down the ball on, or they're gonna have to, you know, set them at the right time.
I just feel like that Uranus does it a little bit more. 3-on-1 here, though.
Jeez. I thought I was
You see
watching the
clash
other
going in.
chat.
Jericho using the mobility of Esmeralda.
Yeah, not
able
replying to
to
all
escape.
that.
This is what we were talking
Yep.
about, you know. just a strong XP laner, can pretty much do it all. You do see the Uranus cutting the lane right there. Right now, a very solid rotation. That's what we
got a voicemail chat.
Oh, turtle cam.
Esmeralda, the Uranus.
Turtle cam.
You got a turtle here? That's a thing.
Good. Well, the way he did that was actually pretty clean. He went to the turtle right when it came out of the ground.
Trying to do some damage from afar. The falling star moon going down. You see Gtheaiko able.
I can never get it to like actually do the angle properly.
The jungle's down. Ballman has fallen.
GG's.
Able to get the kill over there on child support, and Turtle just going to the side of Vendetta.
Yeah, and
what is the
unfortunately,
50 cal?
immediately, as soon as they get the turtle, Fatal Links comes out from Theo, cleans up a shop over there at that turtle engagement.
Cleans up shop.
Kind of decisions you need to make if you're going to be able to get it.
Don't forget to use that code, guys.
Especially being beat out as a Belmont. You really
I'll post my code in my chat too.
They said like, we could have another one if we have 500 viewers.
Utilize those things that make him so powerful. One of them being
only 500.
Only 500, bro.
With the combination,
I wouldn't really. I don't know if I really want 500 viewers in here. I'd rather like 400 of you guys be in the actual stream.
Objectives to a lance. I mean,
how's the actual stream doing right now?
He does have that thorn rose that he's
how many views do they
got? That's a good question.
918.
I haven't even taken a gander.
Only 908.
The battle of the red tree.
Unless I'm.
But yeah. We did see them
shit up sometimes, yeah.
They didn't really get the turtles in the beginning start. That actually did go to the side of Ventrix ePro when they had Ballman, but it's looking pretty solid. We got to see how Ventrix is going to answer. Their weakness in game one was more of just not prioritizing the defense on their towers.
Esports.
So, it's still pretty close. It's not really one-sided right now. You know, just one clash could just change the entire game.
I mean, we are starting to look at about a 2K gold lead for Vendetta. 0-2 right now as we are starting to push in these lanes. Both XP laners basically doing the same thing, cleaning up the lanes, but it's going to start coming down to these next turtle engagements, these next team fights as we start looking out past the laning phase. But here comes the second turtle.
I like it. Okay, the dude's getting good.
Yeah.
He's getting good. I like it.
To secure this objective, but child support going in for the pill. The wild sharks connecting.
The what's it called? The Atlas bug, bro.
But the clash goes
on. No, he's probably like, what the fuck just happened?
Especially for someone that doesn't really know.
Yeah. The clash continues. Icy able to take out Pogi. Another kill for
Moskov.
Ventrix ePro, but Galaxy taking out but just
child support
a bloodbath right now for both sides. You see Esmeralda, Jericho over there in the mid lane, doing a little bit of clearage, a little bit of peel, just taking advantage and getting the farm she can, while also giving not too much of a push for the side of Vendetta.
Where's the filter? I have the filter on. I changed it a little bit.
To grab them, but not able to finish the job was Vendetta, which kind of evened things out here. As we take a look at the items, we can see both.
Is that better for you guys?
Melissa just a slight
Let me know.
bit ahead. Both of them claiming that Wind Talker, and
that hit the spot.
Melissa kind of going for the more aggressive attack.
Kinky.
So we're on tomorrow, G?
We're on tomorrow, man.
Defense. So
we're on tomorrow.
Top 8, 2 best of 5s. The Valley versus Gosu.
Yeah.
That's fucking hype.
Yo, the Bobby wild.
I think that's what we got.
I'm gonna have to promote Meow to moderator here. Meow, take care of the chat for your boy.
Man, this is a close game. I wouldn't say it's really one-sided.
Just in case I'm not fast enough.
Fallen. But in terms of gold, you are right. Vendetta does have the 2,000 gold lead. So the question is, how is Theo going to capitalize on these fatal links? That's really what I want to see, especially paired up against child support on that rock.
Tomorrow,
oh, there you go.
Is top 8, yeah.
Connecting, but Justy, will he be able to get out? You do see a little bit of retreat.
That was close.
Does it save him,
I
though?
thought Justy was going to get the outplay.
Marksman, he has fallen. You see the 2-stack.
Yo, that would have been insane.
From the side of Vendetta.
It was such a good play, though.
Bottom lane, it
just doesn't have enough power yet.
Solid fatal links from Theo.
You said
being pushed in as well.
This is when Vendetta starts taking off.
Meow.
Coming up on that 7-minute mark.
Pressure, taking these towers again. Progi able to secure the kill, taking out child support, and Jericho.
Dude, it's always around the 7 to 8 minute mark where like heroes power spikes are insane.
Yeah. That's when that like second item normally kicks in.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
And this is what I like.
Well, you can also see Kagra 3-0, Galaxy on a Uranus 3-0. Like what?
Now starting on the turtle.
You know 1-0.
I mean, all the lanes starting to be pushed in, and they continue pushing, continue moving from tower to tower to kind of get more momentum on their side.
I don't pick the cameraman's a bid. I don't pick the cameraman's. He's a lot better today though. He's like way better today. Like the improvement is phenomenal. Yesterday it almost was like he just didn't care.
Need to be able to find these openings and watch out for Theo with these fatal links.
I'm a big fan of the Uranus on the Esmeralda, especially when they're fighting.
Oh, big fatal links.
Setting 3.
Ooh, I'm just a second. I'm a second, just a barely second behind. I have to speed this up a little bit.
And then the mid lane left to only
I can pause it. Just chill. Did you already speed it up?
I do that. No,
Where are you
I
at?
do that.
Count.
I'm at 8 right now. 8, 1, 2. It stayed at 2 for like.
It's staying at 2.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
How does it just break when we're trying to?
15, 6. Nope.
Man,
What?
The API. Hold on.
It can't keep up with the speed.
To come in and
Where are you at?
Those fatal links
824. I'm right now watching child support pushing in the bottom right tower. Now he's trying to do a spin on Pogi and Theo. Now it goes off. Theo hit ultimate. Moskov threw his spear.
Oh, now you're ahead of me, bro.
Just went off. How far?
A second.
They just killed Kagra. They just killed, or Pogi just killed.
Cole running away. Umbrella kills him.
Yeah. I think we're right about
56. Oh, 50, 57.
Yeah, 57,
50.
58.
Yeah, we're at the same spot.
9.
5, 7, 8, 9. Nope.
Oh Lord, Cam!
Lord Gam.
Yo, how did he do that so fast?
This means we either going to probably
Hey, Kojo. I don't know. He was smooth with that. Maybe he's got 2 devices.
He has to. I was like, but it. I don't know. I'm blown away.
They might have 2 devices.
Speechless.
2 computers.
Well put with what they can tank here.
They have multiple. They definitely have multiple spectators on the MPL. Like, you know how they'll do like in the very beginning they show the red and the like both blue buffs or whatever, both junglers that their buffs split.
Just 2 different devices plus a third one to run
And
it.
then they have like the turtle cam pop up on the bottom side. So like
That's just a
you
whole
have
nother
like
device.
multiple different devices just for those things. And yeah.
It's gonna be very hard for him to get some decent sets and some traps in there for them. So it's a little too much. I don't know. Maybe even an Akai could have worked here against the Atlas, but I just don't think they have the right answer to stop the fatal links.
Nice.
Theo just
Who are the casters? It's Wheezy and Private. Wheezy's doing play-by-play. This is Wheezy talking right now.
You know, Vendetta has the mobility to
Look at
capitalize
Galaxy.
and the damage and
Look at
also
Galaxy.
the advantage right now.
What's Galaxy doing, bro?
Galaxy not even bothering to move when this challenge comes
I think he's just distracting them, to be honest.
We do have the Lord crashing
Oh,
It's like
fatal
this.
links.
Yeah, like look, I mean, he literally distracted them, you know, like they didn't understand what was actually happening to the lanes. They were more worried about looking at him.
Is that 2-1? Yesterday we were behind. Now we're way ahead.
That's too,
We got 40 minutes to kill,
way
guys.
ahead.
40 minutes to kill.
Seems like me and T-Rex are gonna play a game.
Domination to describe that match from Vendetta. Maybe a little bit shaky in the early game, but
It wasn't no Gosu versus the other team. I forgot who they were. Referring to emotes.
Once you start getting that middle tower down, basically.
Let's hear what they have to say. We're losing.
We're kind of low on my side.
Do you hear a bunch of game sound in the background?
Yeah. Oh. What the?
Yeah,
The heck is going on? Yeah, I can't hear them. Something's like being prioritized over their voice.
It looks like the replays, like they were like showing the replays or something.
Like trying to load them in real fast.
Or I don't know.
Or trapped from a wall. It had a couple of wild charges, but it's just not enough. I think with this kind of situation,
I don't know if Dave shot a 50 cal. That's what we should do, T-Rex. You want to go shoot some guns out there?
Out in Vegas, I'm not allowed, bro.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
I'm not allowed, bro.
Oh Jesus!
I'm not allowed.
Not legally, huh?
Yeah, no, not legally, bro.
Leading
I can't get like 10 feet within a gun.
He is comfortable with something that he can find the angles.
Sadly,
and something that he is
My
actually kind
gosh.
of amazing on.
Ritz is going to
the
Nact.
problem being with sometimes with Atlas is you can find
emoticons. Oh boy, what up, Mr. PR guy?
That's 5 to 19. Just a dominating victory here. All the
Champ's
stats
a
the
young
same,
soul,
same
man.
thing. That it was just
Bro,
a hard
14,000 gold diff.
hard knock life for Ventrix Pro here.
Yeah, just very hard.
Hey man, they made it to top. They made it to top 16.
And then only 5 going into game 2, and I feel like it was kind of a similar situation. It was a battle of the Rome.
Vendetta's looking good though. What it do, man? You know, killing it, my guy. Just relaxing. Look at.
And then in game 2, you know,
While we're killing time, chat.
Dominating for the Rome, and then Grok not really being
Look at the camera.
Especially with the mobility.
This is about to be our vlog camera. Vlog.
Yeah, just an amazing match, and basically showing, especially Galaxy and Shiki, just basically
that thing does look crispy.
The way, especially through the early mid game there, just basically dominating and enforcing their will there. I
think I might take my 50mm lens too, or my like 18 to 70, so I can get some range on this bad boy. But like the screen even rotates out, so you can actually like see what's going on in front, like so you can look at the camera and see what the camera's doing. The lens is thicker than Esme. Just a tad.
Says their show resumes in 5 minutes. That's
really? They're gonna get them that fast?
That's gotta
I mean, they
wrong.
could force them. I don't know. Maybe
they can't force them, bro. You can't force somebody. You can't be like, yo, whoever doesn't make it in 5 minutes is DQ'd.
Bro.
I mean, maybe if they announced it beforehand, like, hey, you guys need to be ready.
I mean, they could be like,
but like, bro, even MPL goes on like hour waits sometimes. Like,
you guys gotta be ready at any moment, any minute.
Yeah.
I like the soothing music in this one.
Yeah,
it's not like.
It sounds like I just entered the first town in some fucking RPG game. You just set off on your adventure and you're in like the little forest right now, you know, or like the plains.
I haven't even turned this bad boy on yet, the camera. I got this like really good front facing mic that because the mic that comes with it was like, apparently I looked up the reviews and it's ass. Like you sound like you're talking through a microwave.
Nice.
But I got a better one that makes it sound like we actually sound on these mics. You like my shirt? You know, it's like, you know, this is pretty snazzy, right? You leave the chest open a tad bit. Got the chain showing. I'm not coming to Vegas with any of my jewelry, so I'm not gonna be flexed out there. I don't take the jewelry out like that. I ain't there to impress.
Bro, can we talk about fucking Gosu's comeback last night? I thought they were
I thought they
done
were gonna get
for, bro.
Yeah, I thought they were GG's.
Oh, is New Wave playing right now?
New Wave and the Tom? I don't know.
They're playing today.
Maybe.
Peru's playing.
Maybe.
New Wave Peru played. I think they play last.
There's like a dongle thing. You're gonna play a match? I don't know. We're gonna see what happens at this like 3-minute mark.
So like Exile, honestly, I wanted to see the other team win. Like second match, I wanted to see the other team win, and then third match after Gosu started getting dunked on, it was. I'm glad that whole series went out perfectly. I felt like I would have I like to see an underdog win too, but like
they play tomorrow, by the way.
It was just a good series, so I'm happy.
B-Gamer said they play tomorrow.
Oh,
he's in my chat. He's chilling. Feeling like a villain. I actually got to charge these batteries and everything. Tomorrow, we'll have to... Well, tomorrow, me and T-Rex are casting, so...
Are you using that new cam?
I'm not using the new cam. This is my current...
All right.
Yeah.
Just use that
I haven't
for
tested out
stuff.
What I was thinking is like, you know, whenever I need to make like intros to videos or whenever I'm trying to do something that is just like a little different in like any of the content I create, like I'll be able to have like a straight on shot versus like having to constantly look up at my camera and like my live streams, because my camera is like mounted. I would have to unmount it, change settings and stuff.
That.
So having
the
second
your
camera
cam was your cam's fine. And if you ever want to add another cam, you can always just do that without, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, New Wave Peru's not doing. They're like bottom of the leaderboard right now. But New Wave Mexico was killing it.
I'm promoting my new cam while T-Rex is talking about Gosu's comeback. Yeah, T-Rex is dedicated to it. He's out there. I mean, we were talking about it. Like we can't believe that. We thought they were done for, man. I thought Gosu was over with.
Yeah, I thought they were over with too.
It is best of 5 tomorrow. So. What up, Rochelle?
Yeah, New Wave Mexico's in like 4th place right now in the season, so they're definitely. I'm pretty sure they're locked in for playoffs.
New Wave is?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they keep playing like they are, they're locked in for playoffs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they'll go to playoffs.
Let the match begin.
They just need to win. If they can get top 2, they're in there. They just need to get 2nd place and they go to M4. That's all you need, New Wave. B-Gamer. Just get to M4, bro.
Get to M4 and then tell them to invite us out.
They just added another
minute. Because you love
minute.
us. They added another minute?
Yeah, I think they should add like 10 minutes though.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like I'm at a symphony.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like, you that got the dude like...
Zultra went back to where he came from. Yeah, I don't think Zultra's playing on them anymore.
Okay.
B-Gamer, is he still in your chat? You got the full lineup now, right? Like Japa made it down there and everything?
Japa! Hopefully he made it down. Mysterio. I'm trying to figure out where I want to plug this in at, man. I got too many USB thingies.
We're back. We're back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and what an amazing match we just watched against Ventrix, E-Pro, and Vendetta. Of course, Vendetta moving on there, but man, the domination that they showed, showing again the picks of those picks like Atlas and Faramis need to be answered. You see just how deadly those can be. The fatal links coming in if you don't
kind of lagging on my side, like a little bit like the audio is.
Have a bad time and a
Are you
bad
getting
day
that?
when it comes to these team fights, Wheezy.
I don't know, maybe for a second.
Such a solid game, really good rotation.
Trying to figure out where to plug in this USB.
And just dominate in a one-sided fashion.
When you run out of USB slots on your computer.
For top 8. So
Yo, I just found a
insane.
fucking USB extender. Like, has like 10 USB slots on it, and you plug it into your computer.
I would just have to say, for these matches going forward, I want to see 2 1s.
That's
so,
crazy.
yeah, and I guess I've had it for the past like year.
If you're gonna let something
Caitlin was like,
Faramis,
oh my god, I asked you if you wanted that a year ago, and you said
said to throw it in a drawer.
So
and I was like, no.
strong
I was like,
teams
no.
coming
That's a lie.
That's definitely what she sounds like.
They are going to be taking on the Simpsons, another strong team who was able to
See, this is the actual, that's how the bracket actually looks, like what they just showed a second ago.
But we're not through just yet. We have another match here coming.
People were saying Legend has it, Private still hasn't blinked since last night. We got savages in my chat.
Here's a game right here, boys. We got easy peasy.
Like you said, last NACT
pretty much got some Deuce Knights players. You got Rose.
The new wave was able to take the win.
This is going to be an insane match.
Taking over the mage position.
First Blood's logo looks amazing right there.
Yeah, bro, I like it. See, like, everyone was hating on their logo, and I think it looks good like that.
I think it looks amazing. It's super unique, you know?
We just know a little bit
It's the only thing I'm not crazy about is, like, the way the T is shadowed on top of the B, like the T and F are shadowed on top of it, but it still doesn't look bad. Still doesn't look bad.
And interestingly enough, Exile Outlaws, I mean, none of these players, Cloud, Panda, Rose,
but that also adds some uniqueness to it. Like there's there's depth to the logo instead of it just being flat, you know? Like you have that T and that F like literally like casting a shadow on top of the B underneath it. So
I
can't ever hear the volume of my transition, so I never know if it's loud or not.
Yeah, but Shen, NBA Youngboy, Shen left though. It's not like they dropped Shen. Like Shen left to Ackerman.
I wouldn't count
yeah, they did.
Exile Outlaws just
Dirty trader.
Yep.
This trader. I don't think it'll be
Ackerman's just a bunch of traders, bro. The whole team of traders. Nah. You got a bunch of Area 77 traders, you got BTK traders, and you got Team First Blood traders.
To be able to pull off a lot of heroes. Their hero pool is phenomenal on both sides. You have a little bit of Julian Ballman, Paquito by Joy Kid, what we've seen in previous matches.
I think they sent me this
ACT, but over there on Joy Bosch, using the Akai, using the Grok, but also a Cho,
this hand mount thing with a dead battery.
It could be a little bit tough to deal with. That's more of something we kind of see in the C server more than the NA server. But for
Afnan, Shen wanted to join Ak, it's fine. I know, I'm just joking, Afnan. Afnan's like, no, Shen wanted to join Ak, it's fine.
What are these teams going to ban? What is this draft going to look like?
Well, and that's the interesting part
too. The slander. No, we're just joking. I love all NA teams, man.
Especially when it comes to our meta because of how
until he calls you a nerd.
There's Pogi. Pogi in the house. Thank you for the dono.
People like Easy Peasy kind of reinvigorate my trust in Assassins. His skill level on Ling. His skill
GG's Pogi. Good game. It was nice. It was refreshing to see that Lancelot, man. It was very refreshing.
Even when he's kind of.
I'm glad you're still playing, bro. I was worried we weren't going to see you anymore.
That's one of the things you're going to have to keep up with.
Oh, I gotta just shrink my camera. My bad, guys.
Farming ability is Easy Peasy.
Taking up half the screen.
Constantly, not quite to the level of Mobazane farming, but up there to the point that you need to keep an eye on him, even when you have a team like Exile Outlaws on the ropes. But we're gonna go ahead and move into.
Me and G will be casting tomorrow, Pogi. So
and Claude being taken
come support
as a priority on the side of Exile Outlaws.
Support.
No, I like the thought process for Team First Blood right now, taking out that Valentine.
You can definitely see the potato eyes when he's like staring at you in the soul.
A little bit of that wombo combo.
Yeah, you can see the eyes are the same. And the lips, and the mustache that occasionally peeks through.
Very safe bans from both sides. This is kind of what we want to see to keep both.
My dog really hasn't blinked though. He had some of that Maggie dust this morning.
Meow says we need a logo sticker update in the chat.
Is it going to be picked up here? That's
oh shit, for mine? Yeah.
Start gearing these drafts to. If Dickie is left open, it's usually
I should just get pictures of the casters.
If he's taken down, then you have to fear about those.
Should get funny pictures of all of us.
Coming in and
oh Jesus, that would be great. You already have one of Leo.
It's very hard to deal with, so we might be seeing that being picked off. I would say that's definitely a really good choice for them. But they are going to
tomorrow when we're casting no team emotes. We just need dinosaurs and G's in the chat.
Yeah, really
dinosaurs and G's,
T-Rexes and G's in the chat.
jungles, the immense amount of early game that he has. We've talked about it before. The ability to take objectives with that lethal counter, with that retribution as well. His ability to kind of get out of harry positions as well. I mean, it
Private
takes
looking
a
into your soul
certain
for real.
individual, to be able to kind of counter that and be able to kind of get around those objectives and maybe play around that. So, man, on the side of Exile Outlaws,
we watch partying. We always party, no matter the size.
Or not even since the newest update, has starting creeping into the meta as a mainstay, whether it becomes a jungler, whether it's an XP laner. He just has that versatility.
We got 11 people on YouTube, so technically we have 17 people in the chat.
Punch, able to deal so
felt like 17's a party.
Combination, being able to
T-Rex got 99. I mean, together we're looking thick.
We're looking thick.
Speaking of mid and late game, you do see
consumes them.
over on the side for Exile Outlaws taking
Easy Peasy picks up the jungle Julian on Easy Peasy. That's sexy.
Or they could swap it though.
Nah, Easy Peasy's gonna run that in the jungle. He ran it in the finals of NASL.
They get very creative with the draft. They get creative all the way from
or the
fans
third place. Like they were running it in the bracket in the playoffs. I think that's. I mean, it could. It's definitely a flex pick, of course. Like they can. I just think that that's like
as often.
Easy P's mainstay right now. He wants that
because he's not as easy to use. You're not just able to kind of spam those abilities and get those enhanced abilities right away. You do have to.
Yeah, Julian's not dead, bro. I don't know.
With him, which
like he's still good. He's still a very hot pick over in MPL right now. Like first phase pick. If he's not banned, he's getting picked. He's sometimes still getting banned over there.
The enhanced dashes and things like that. On the other side, though, we do see Gina going ahead, picking up that Wan, still very strong as we saw yesterday.
I'm gonna have to get a GG easy emote. That way you guys can like spam that.
And see,
luckily my emote's installed in iPhones, so you just drop a dinosaur.
I don't think they have letters. You can just drop a G in the chat.
From being able to use those heavy spins. But oh man, I just gotta say that this draft is looking interesting. Phoveus being picked up, for the dash. Makai's got a dash.
And a diggy though.
Primarily trying to focus.
That's a sexy counter right there. TFB.
Being inside of his lane, but focusing more on the
TFB, bro.
Plays, the 5v5
you gotta play around that. You better pick up the Esmeralda. Oh, Esmeralda's banned.
Esmeralda is his prime counter being banned for the first ban phase.
Yeah, very high.
I was supposed to wear my TFB jersey. What the fuck?
I almost had forgotten that she was banned, but it makes sense. Maybe
mine's kind of dirty still from last time, so.
Ban, which means you kind of are gonna have to watch out for the heroes that you pick next that have a dash ability. Speaking of which, the black shoes
on
Lily. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick that up, but
I'll rip out this dress shirt
too, because I mean, as much as you're gonna try to escape, this
is gonna be tough for TFB right here.
Basically becoming a problem for your team as you're dashing backwards and activating that demonic force.
I mean, I guess
they got two great counters.
Imagine this though, right? You just pick all dash heroes, so he can't just lock onto one.
For the second phase of the draft. That's pretty solid, but in terms of who I would say
just the muscles, man.
There's a lot of dashes over there for Team First Blood. They only got 2 more
Getting
picks.
rid of the Luna.
Ritz just told me to change. Come on, Ritz.
But it's just looking really
I can't change on stream.
I mean, what they could possibly do
in the early draft phase
is pick up the Uranus and just become tanky. And kind of try to drag them away with your boost every time, you know. Could be an answer.
You have to be very careful in that you're not.
Yeah, T-Rex can't change on stream. Calm down, ladies.
Yeah, calm down, ladies.
And
Ritz.
On the mages,
I'm joking.
Taking out that Lunox, taking out that Farja, taking out that range, and that ability to kind of sink down. So, especially with a Lunox taken out there, I'm potentially wondering if we're going to see
Franco,
Mitchell.
gear set up from Team First Blood here as we see that first.
Think of the views.
Over to a Franco.
Think of the views.
The Clippers will be on it.
Exile Outlaws picking up the Eve over there for Panda. That's a very, very solid pick, but they have a lot of magic. A lot of magic for the side of Exile Outlaws right now. And so
That's
I have
true.
to see who are they going to put in on their team for the physical damage. And then Joybosh taking up that Franco for those bloody hunts. Maybe going in and trying to take out that Diggy.
Yeah, I can't flex wearing this shirt. My like shoulders are way too big.
To stop him from being able to take
the stream's moving over to OnlyFans.
Everybody who does have dash on their team.
Feetfinder.com.
Links in the bio, guys.
We're gonna have to make the decision as we start reaching into these team fights. Is it gonna be Diggy?
No.
Lag?
No. That is not real.
He has more,
It's a typo.
more of a problem.
It's a typo.
Diggy, I think it can be a problem when
Private,
or
bro.
can be taken out by enough burst damage. You're just gonna be able to kind of.
He's not gonna talk
Private
about that.
Private gets so caught up sometimes. I love him to death. Please, if he hears this, don't take this as hate. Private gets so caught up sometimes though, and what I was talking about. Something like this comes up.
Can be a little bit more.
There's times where I'll be sitting there and he'll be talking. I'm like, bro,
as we move into
like jumping out of my seat, like, yo.
Up the Leslie, I believe.
Raising your hand, like,
we know that when she
Leslie.
she does do true damage now.
He's talking about it now.
I feel like she does need a little bit too long for my taste to ramp up. You have to get really deep into that late game. But when you're in that late game, she is a menace.
Also being able to provide vision on the map as well for possible ganks.
A Team First Blood's matches right now, man. I gotta get rid of the pole.
In the very beginning of the game, and it's almost an easy kill on the marksman if they're not in that tower.
And they got the Hayabusa.
That quick gank, that
bro, they just went super dashes. Dashes everywhere, bro.
We'll complete the draft.
Fuck that Phobius.
Now we did see
we're not
sweep.
scared.
We saw 2-0 from the.
Let him come for us
That's
all.
literally what they just said, bro. They're like, yo, screw your Phobius.
Higher competition, a little bit more of not a one-sided story, and I think that's exactly what we're gonna have today.
Yeah, we just keep picking up that Hayabusa. I have to wonder. You have to be exceptional. I feel like right now, Hayabusa. I mean,
well, I mean, Hayabusa is gonna eat that Leslie alive.
Without having an issue. Pause called already. But Hayabusa does have some issues when it comes to trying to dish out.
Not as bad.
Once he gets that shadow kill, it's. All you have to do is kind of group up. And if the team is continuing to group up, there's not much that you're going to be able to do.
Oh, nice. First place gets 10 grand.
I think it's more along the line.
Yeah, no.
That's clean.
And an M4 ticket. So you get a vacation.
To kind of spam that out, to maybe bait out.
Yeah, this is true.
You gotta use
M4 ticket.
You gotta use
ticket. You also get a ticket to Vegas.
That ultimate that lets him just start landing.
Ticket to Vegas, ticket of M4.
Onto the rest of the
and 10 grand.
So maybe
you're having a good rest of the year.
To where it's safe, where it will be a
end in the year good
of his team.
I feel like it's a little bit of a catch-22 though, because now
Gtheaiko and Mirko. I wish I haven't got to cast with Mirko.
He tries to use his teleport for an escape. Phobius is right behind you, so I would think for Phobius, he is going to be very careful about how you.
I chat with Mirko a lot though.
Wait for the opportunity to use it. Don't use it too early, But when Hayabusa is trying to escape, it'll be very, very good for him to, proc that. They got a lot of dash on their team.
Yeah, he's got a lot of choices though, right? Like
everybody on the
it's
team.
like, do I? And can he still choose who he ults?
I don't think so. I was gonna ask the same question. Like I think Phobius just kind of goes to maybe a mark hero or something.
Yeah, I feel like you can. Yeah, I'm gonna check real fast.
First blood, and already you can see a little bit of a forcement up there, and that's interesting.
Because if he can't, then like that's honestly not a bad counter strategy. Just like
engaging in here, trying to force out the retribution.
Just make as many targets as possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says you can't. Mr. Miyagi said you can.
You can.
From easy peasy.
Yeah.
Very careful, very patient.
At least that's what he said.
For some reason, I thought it changed or something recently, but I could be wrong.
Not in excess. And,
oh, you direct the ult towards the blink you want.
That retribution out of easy peasy.
So I guess if technically if they're in a huge group and everybody's dashing, it'll kind of be hard.
Oh! able to secure first
Bro.
blood 1 minute and
I hope
26
TFB is
seconds
not,
into
like,
the game.
taking this like
already easy peasy setting the tone.
I don't know, like they gotta understand that they're still up against a good team right now. Like this is essentially, like they're essentially up against Zeus Knights right now.
That's what Prophecy was telling me the last night. He's like, man, this I mean, this is pretty much Zeus Knights, and
now I will say for the side of Team First Blood, having that Hayabusa being
actually
able to use that
in the squad too now. Last time she wasn't.
Will work in their favor. They
for
have
her.
a little bit faster
Good for them.
of a mobile roam to be able to clear some lanes when times do get a little harder.
Good pickups.
Turtle has
Oh yeah, you just seen the arrows lock on the
giving some vision, and Luffy with the heavy spin to get the pill.
Oh my God! Easy peasy steals the Lord, the turtle.
In the middle of the river manipulation by Panda, and Phobia's trying to chase down Luffy, able to escape with barely any HP.
That hurts, bro.
Amazing turtle fight.
Who stole the Lord?
Easy peasy. He didn't steal it, but he was just able to come in and get it, jump in and grab it.
Dashes there. You saw all of them. A kid almost standing still on that Hayabusa. Just
everybody needs sleep. Yeah.
Something he didn't. You saw that the first activation went went ahead and dashed out there. You saw that that demonic force was aimed towards him, and it seemed like Hikaru was kind of taken by that. Definitely did not want to use it on Luffy, but being very patient. But the opportunity never came.
Now, this is what I said about these two teams.
Oh, good hook.
Oh my goodness.
Force the time journey out. No out.
By Exile. Definitely good play.
He literally said exactly what you just said.
Definitely would have been taken out
word
by
from word.
Put a good force on that time journey nice and early. Gonna have to wait for that to come off of cooldown. But like I was saying, I just like how the Franco right now is protecting the 1-1. Making sure that that mark spin gets online. And you do see a little bit of a heavy contest on the bottom side. A 3-stack from Team First Blood right now, just ensuring
Gina's gonna have to carry the game.
Pause, bro. Team First Blood's having some issues right now.
Maybe a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Oh yeah, and Kid's about to die.
I gotta say, Private.
I wonder if that's not actually Kid.
You have a Kai.
What do you mean it's not
What if
actually
he's like he disconnected and that was the AI playing?
I don't know.
I mean, it's Kai doing a very
Neil, appreciate the 30 stars, homie.
Able to clear out those minions.
Much love, much love.
Very quickly.
I need a drink, chat.
Early game that you have.
First thing I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh yeah, Facebook stars."
He's doing such a great job. Not just that, but as an objective comes up, the 5-head play of
you know what else I like about YouTube is the direct donos cash. You don't have to buy. You don't have to like buy a currency like Twitch or Facebook. You just directly donate cash.
You see that Phobia is trying to
none of that.
From a guy,
you have to buy a bunch of stars or buy a bunch of bits.
Want to waste that demonic force onto
you can send exactly what you want.
Able to zone him out with that heavy spin. So I mean, so far. I mean,
and it sends it in your currency.
For a matchup on paper, that seemed like it might not go in their favor.
Yeah, you did see less.
Which I guess that can be a little confusing, but still, I just like personally me even like for like the person who's sending it, it's a nice user experience to be able to just like send exactly what you want, you know.
He has a slight advantage in terms of gold, to able to secure that first kill.
You're not being like forced to. If you want to send like $15, you're not being forced into buy $20 worth of stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like weird.
Like other $5 go to waste.
Yeah, you know, it's just
of the game, and
it just feels so much more tangible to the streamer as well. Like
role for
like you
him,
see what you get.
Like
you know, it's right there.
Sustainable. He can clear that lane. He can also use that.
You're not doing like math in your head at the end of the month.
Possibly on his way. You know, he has the defensive posture to be able to pull that off.
You can also put it on stream that it like a money counter versus like having to be like, what's the conversion of stars?
What's that mean again?
But being able to think outside the box, but not so outside that you're outside of the meta. Something that works in the XP lane that most people wouldn't have thought of isn't.
I'm actually gonna let T-Rex take over the stream for a second, and I'm gonna go get a
drink.
Hey,
what up, chat?
Let
me open up G's chat.
That led
Dinos in the chat, yo.
to an amazing
Dinos in the chat.
scene in the last NACT against New Wave. Able to
Let me open up
especially
G's chat.
against the last
Gtheaiko.
NACT
If you're on
champions,
Facebook,
able
I'm
to
sorry.
get 3 wins
I'm
over
not
them in a
opening that
row. So
chat.
it was
That's a
just
lot
an
of work.
amazing thing to watch of them, and they're showing you here.
Champ Gaming,
just
Hope,
how
what
far
up,
ahead
yo?
that they can think.
If you guys didn't
Especially
vote for
when
Team
you
First Blood,
think,
oh,
when you look at
100%.
it
We
and
got
you're
First
like,
Blood
man,
fans
I
over
think they
here,
just got
boys.
counted out. But
First
it's
Blood
not just
fans
about the
in
pick,
G's
it's
chat.
about, the
100%
execution
Team
on
First
the
Blood
field
guess.
for it, as we are going back right
Well,
in
they're
here,
not looking
seeing
too good
Kid,
this game.
getting picked up here right away.
Speaking of execution, yes, the jungle has fallen.
No,
for
the Gorillas
side
for
of
the
Team First Blood.
Simpsons.
2-0 right now. 3 minutes in.
We were supporting
Good
the
start
Simpsons
for
yesterday.
Exile
That's why we were
Outlaws.
dropping
It is
Gorillas.
very early. This will be a best out of 3. But both teams, they're competing for that top 8 spot for
I
North
hope.
America. You have Team First Blood, a finalist in the previous NACT. Definitely a lot of fans out there for Team First Blood. Everybody watching today's stream, definitely vote for your guys' team that you want to represent North America in M4, but also vote for what team you think will take today's match 2 best out of 3. Did you see the Clash Luffy going in? You see the demonic
Steph
force?
anime pictures be a
Oh my
copyright
goodness,
issue?
able to connect.
Possibly.
You see Exile able to take
You're
out
actually
Luffy.
right.
You see the time journey activated, not really be able to do much. Ashley forced in a tricky situation.
But I don't
4v1, but
think
able
they have to worry
escape.
about that.
Oh, Ashley got taken out by a sniper flame shot from Rose there. Which
If you're
is gonna
doing
go
crazy
ahead and
numbers,
open
it could
up
be,
this
though.
turtle for Exile
I guess.
Outlaws.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know the
he's
exact
able
laws
to
on that.
steal it away.
That's why I normally
With
don't
that
wear, like, when I'm
teleport.
casting, I don't wear any
Amazing
shirts
job
with
by Team First
logos
Blood, just
directly
when you
on
think
them.
they're behind, able to still show you they are still in this match. They are still dangerous.
And that's just the
Hikaru's
the
a
power
monster,
of the mobility
bro.
with those teleports
Hikaru,
from Kid on.
if you watch the playoffs
Getting
of
at the right
season
moment,
3,
securing that
Hikaru was on
retribution,
fire, bro.
Very, very,
And I've seen him on this Phoveus before. It's clean.
Take the turtle,
It's
especially
very
when things weren't
clean.
in their favor. 4-0. You see Phoveus going and taking out Luffy in that previous clash, and then Ashley forced to use the black shoes and able
Like, Hikaru
to
got the better of
escape with
Urashi in
barely
game
80
1
HP, and
against
then
Ackerman.
Almost, no, actually completely taken out by the Diggy with the flame shot combination and the reward manipulation over there by Panda and Exile Rose.
Yeah, an amazing play there. Luffy, though, putting on the pressure for this tower, is going to be able to make short work. Or actually, was Phoveus able to save that tower? I think he was. So
Putting
Luffy,
a poll in my chat now. Who takes the series?
On it, so that's basically a
Team
dead tower there. It's not going to be protecting you there. As
First
Luffy's gonna go
Blood.
ahead and continue putting on the pressure as we go ahead
Bruh.
and sneak peek at the items here. We do see those Pierce boots going ahead and being picked up by
Exile
Easy,
takes
followed by the
it.
Genius one. So
Easy.
picking up a lot of damage. Phoveus already has the clock of destiny there as well. Marksman.
Hikaru's a good XP liner. I gotta give him that. That's all I can say. He's a good XP liner.
Crit damage that she can do to get and break through into that true damage. But inside here, another engagement coming. Rose.
Oh my gosh.
Just a hook there because of that.
He might be better than
allowed
Luffy,
him,
but
it was a great zone out there for the rest of Team First Blood.
Luffy's a good XP
to be
liner
able to
too, though.
Poke in there and be able to take that tower.
You do see over on the top side an enhanced chain hitting the Akai.
Exile just really, they picked a good, they picked a solid,
over on the bottom side, on the opposite
they picked
side
a
of the
solid
map, you do
draft.
see
That's
Kid
all I
going
can
in
really
for
say,
that
man.
turtle. They were able to secure the first one. Are we going to see a contest from Exile Outlaws? You see Phoveus cutting down. Looks like he might be trying to get into a possible clash, but not in time. And Kid able to secure the second turtle. Ooh,
Yeah, not much
the Iron Hook
contested.
does connect.
Down.
Ashley played really good in top
Coming
16.
down is going to go ahead and zone out the
She
rest
played a
of
clean
Team
Lunox.
First Blood there. Unfortunately, not able
Really
to
clean
pick up much
Lunox.
there. It is 4 and
I mean,
1
in
right
top
now.
32.
They have shortened up this gold lead just a little bit, but incoming Kid with that shadow kill onto Easy Peasy, but he groups up, which basically is the counter for Hayabusa. Is getting near your friends to make sure that you can spread out that damage.
Now, the mid tower has fallen for Team First Blood. A very good objective for Exile Outlaws, especially
We've
in the
made it
early
back.
game. You do see Luffy stacked up against that
Yo.
Phoveus, but Exile has to be careful. I feel like if Luffy gets too close
about
to
to
that
eat a
tower
sandwich,
recalls,
guys.
it might take it out with as much HP as it has. But the Iron Hook by George Boss
I don't have any food in my house right now.
Combo to take out Panda.
So I had to pack some
Yeah,
food.
suppression on there. Panda does go down there. Team First Blood started to come in a heavy spin onto Hikaru, but I mean, not really much that left.
Oh, but combo with the shadow kill.
Okay,
you see Kid. And Exile forced on the retreat, escaping with barely any HP.
How's it going?
What an escape! But Gina capitalizing on the retreat and taking.
That's not too much of a gold difference.
Lane. You've seen the marksman has swapped to the opposing lane.
Gina just won the tower, so Gina's gonna carry.
He's gonna go ahead and try to find himself a quick escape.
Yeah, I might have grabbed my TFB shirt.
This man.
Starting to turn
the fuck?
It's been about 3 minutes now. They have
just slipped in there like we wouldn't notice.
Since I want to say that
I'm broke, Hope. I can't order anything.
They've been
I'm moving.
At a standstill.
We just dropped a lot of money to move into this new house.
And started their collapse, started their pressure here, and mounting it, and continuing on with this open jungle.
But I mean, Gina still hasn't died.
Kind of a close game, but in terms of towers right now,
Gina's also a level 11.
Of the Hayabusa. You see Leslie trying to take
yeah, order me some Uber, Hope.
Using the demonic force and going in for Ashley. She will be able to escape, and then you see the class time journey activated, but the heavy spin.
Oh, there's the Phobius though.
Of the time journey, pinning Easy Peasy and Cloud on the wall, but Luffy getting hit with the enhanced chains over there by Easy Peasy, but able to escape with the barely any HP. Gina in the mid lane with the
look at all those bombs, bro. This Diggy's just placing bombs everywhere.
The top lane.
Yeah, you do see that.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you what, the damn.
Yo, he didn't kill Rose.
On the Lord, bro.
Get himself out of dodge.
That's why you gotta hate. That's the thing about playing Hayabusa. When that ultimate does some
taking out Hikaru. Oh yeah, that ultimate's hard to control.
To take this Lord, they're gonna go ahead and start on it. Lord,
I mean, you can't control it. It's pretty much like random.
Did Joy Boss not see Easy Peasy right there? No way. Oh!
But we see that the heavy spin coming out.
Good kill.
Panda getting
Gina, come on, Gina, you're supposed to take a shot.
Gina was too running around.
Health right now, Easy Peasy.
I got a brain freeze already, chat.
To counter this offensive here, we do see that the black shoes have been activated by Rose.
Oh, the time journey though. Kid does get it.
So quickly, doesn't even.
How did Kid get that?
Kid
got it.
Yeah.
The
Lord.
Yeah.
Nice.
Continuing on there, Hikaru gonna go ahead.
Yosa do's a ninja.
And that is gonna be all she wrote for that Wan.
What a steal over there by Kid.
I'm gonna put my mic up because I don't want you guys to hear me chewing.
Silently.
Oh yeah, dude's going in on whatever he's eating.
I'm
sorry.
See the 3-step on the side of Exile Outlaws able to secure that top
Gina. God mode.
Doing what you're supposed to do as a Leslie, spamming.
Let's go TFB.
Oh, we do have that time journey coming out. Luffy with that head spin as well. In comes
Uh-oh.
Rose getting taken down, and that
Kid.
shadow kill activated by Kid, who's gonna go ahead and find himself a quick exit.
TFB.
It's looking good. It's looking good. The Lord's coming too.
3v5 as Lord is coming up at top. We do have right
now
taken out by Kid.
It's the TFB shirt, chat.
Be so useful, be so dangerous in the current meta, but right now, Kid proving me wrong right now. And we're gonna go ahead and continue. Easy Peasy does go ahead and use that enhanced chains to pop up, trying to protect himself. Gets the chain and the suppression right now down goes
Joy Bosch.
Match right now. They are pushing into
what up, Park? Hey, welcome to the subscribers, man, or the membership.
Right now, we are down to inhibitors.
Oh, nice. You got a membership over there?
Pressing on
he did it a while ago, I think, when I wasn't on stream.
Titty putting on that damage right there. Kid is gonna
did he say Titty?
A safe escape there. The job has been done. They are down to 1 more inhibitors, and what a push by the side of Team First Blood.
Don't change your votes now, guys. Don't fucking change your votes now.
I don't know. I got an 80% here.
Definitely looking really solid.
I got an 80% over here on my channel. What up, Death Rider?
In case the physical damage does come on from the Leslie, just very solid right now for the side of Team.
I got another sandwich too, guys.
Kid.
And a can of soup.
2 sandwiches? Damn.
2 sandwiches, a can of chunky chicken noodle soup.
Sneaking around the Franco
and some cookies.
And then going in for the retribution. Also,
Here they are.
That boy got the full course meal.
And some Chips Ahoy cookies. Family pack.
The advantage, the little boost that Team First Blood needed to turn the tide, and then a little bit of a momentum.
They're getting cocky. Don't get cocky, boys. Stay humble.
Yeah, bro.
Every single time you emote, it
Nah,
adds about
get a little
2
cocky,
speed
man.
to your character.
That's not too.
to get that momentum rolling there. And I feel
Weezy,
like
you're
a
supposed
big
to laugh.
problem here right now. Claude not able to take.
Yeah, that dude did not think that was funny.
Especially with how long it takes her to kind of get those.
The chat's like drooling. Where has Cookie been? I don't know. Cookie's just been chilling.
Gina on
Long time no see. I know, dude. It's been a long time. I'm always streaming though.
Gets taken out by a barrage of diggy bombs in that bush.
Wait, did that just happen?
Who got taken out?
Ashley
Yeah,
got killed by
Ashley.
a bunch of Biggie bombs? That's sad.
Fight. Kid starting on it does think wise of it. Knows that the team is there. Lumpy coming in.
Now they're down one though.
Right now, but you
Ooh, but look at Gina! Holy shit!
running for their life right now as they are
Yo, in the game right now.
Oh my!
What is that damage, bro?
Lord, they're gonna push in for here. Here comes the real world manipulation. Panda trying to fend this off, but
I got a brain freeze. Yo, Gina.
Savage!
First blood.
Did they get the savage?
Fancy finish!
Yo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first savage for day 2 in ACT fall. Oh my goodness, the power
Gina
of the
got
is too much to handle in
Gina.
the late game. And what
Is
a
Gina
play.
a girl?
I'm not gonna lie, looking at that match, especially
I don't think so.
Man, is Gina a girl?
in the favor for Exile Outlaws, but the power of Kid on the Hayabusa.
Does he pronoun
the
as a
mobility,
girl?
Still in the turtle, still in the Lord, and then to finish it off, pushing with that Lord, focusing the towers as the Lord pushes down the lane, taking everything but
Hope
one
said no.
inhibitor turret for Exile Outlaws. And
Hey, a
then
boy.
to top it off, you see Kid over there trying to bait the team for that Lord. Him by himself, just pushing his Akai, coming in there for a little bit of vision, a little bit of pill, in case things get a little too
First
rough,
blood.
but baiting the team to rush in for that Lord. And then what do we see? We see the crossbow tang in full effect for a savage and a swift finish. But I don't know, Private. I think it might have been the power of that recall in that
Chicken
mid lane
said no?
that did it for them.
Huh?
Yeah,
They said, no, this Gina's a guy.
Gina's a guy.
Discouraged by
Yeah,
that
Gina's a
bush
guy.
full of diggy bombs. That
Is it pronounced
added
Gina?
Right there in the end, they were still in such a dominant position here. mean,
I think
you can
so.
even take a look at
I'm
here.
pretty
The
sure
damage
Prophet
Exile
said it.
Outlaws
I about
already
called him
20K
Profi.
over what Team First Blood was able to do.
I
But
can't
they
eat
were
this other
able to
sandwich
turn
right now. This has to be
around,
later.
Not because their draft looked better. Not
Their whole
because
squad
this-
is a
this kinda
1P
makes me eat my
reference.
words about
I
the
know
draft.
that, like,
This
their squad is
pure
a...
110%.
Why does it say Luggy?
Gina
Luggy
being able to pull
Etsu.
out just an
It's Luffy. I know, like,
match there.
Kid, you have Joy Kid,
Just that, but the
Joy
patience.
Boy.
And then
Is who's
outside the box thinking, having
who's
the
Gina,
Akai
though,
I think that's
in
what-
lane
on One
against
Piece?
that phobia, something that could help them into these team fights.
How is Gina
Doesn't
One
brain
Piece?
freeze.
Because I'm reading One Piece right now. And
They're allowing Gina to go ahead and get fed there. As we move on,
A
in
brain
here to
freeze, chat.
that heavy spin, baiting out the abilities. The Lord coming down, and then Hayabusa. I mean, you don't really think about.
I'm
this stuff when you
dying.
pick
Oh,
a
she's the
Hayabusa.
female
Just
carpenter of
being
the
able to
Foxy
come in there,
Pirates.
Put on the damage, but not.
no way,
enough.
that's who he's referencing, bro.
Allowing Luffy. That's the problem.
So this
here, is you allow
off-brand
Luffy to
character?
get farmed up. You allowed him to kind of come in there to kind of tank.
I
know, but, like,
push out the rest
who the
while
fuck's
in
gonna
the
remember this?
background,
I don't
Kid
I was,
remember
like,
Hayabusa
crying.
who
go
the
ahead
Foxy
and
Pirates
punish
were.
that Leslie marksman there. Another fight here you see as the Lord's
Yo.
coming up there, and unfortunately easy peasy.
That's
finding
not what's
himself
his
on the
name's
bad
Pirates,
side
is
of the
it?
hook there as well, and that's the problem when it
No,
comes
that
to
was-
see right here.
I'm trying to
These
get. I'm trying to
losers.
get lit off of a
Comes here,
slushy,
that
man.
Savage moment by Gina, and she'll take down one, three here, waiting. Try to get
So this is my
as well, and Panda, they let Panda
Not a lot
go,
of people have seen
and
this.
able to go back to the
This is my
backside,
G
take
the
care of
Kaio
Mobius,
cup.
and then unfortunately,
I have a G-
Panda
I have a
decided to throw
mug.
herself back inside
What's your
the
cup
fight.
look
By
like?
Yeti.
It's one of those serve
Oh.
yourself up to the gods.
G only gets the
to
finest
realize,
stuff.
all right, this person was savage. We're about to end it. Let me go ahead and go out
Yeah,
there.
see that? I
would've got
That
some
damage,
wannabe
whoever
Yeti
gets it,
cup.
gets it. But man,
to save the money.
game played
But G's
by
like,
Team
nah, I
This
gotta
was a
get the
gift. This
Yeti
was a
cup,
gift.
bro.
Yeah, like
This
you
is
said,
a
Team
gift
First
to
Blood,
me
I
by
know it's a finalist
by
in the
family.
previous NACT.
Oh, yeah.
You see see what they're capable of.
I got a giant like
it was
cooler
a
as well.
It really was not high kill.
But it keeps like literally like
whole game entirely.
this like slushy would stay cold for like all of today and tomorrow.
A little bit of a higher IQ for the side of Team First Blood to finish it, but I don't think it's going to be an easy.
I feel like my camera is struggling.
Did have the advantage. Keep in mind they had the early game. They beat them in the early game. They pushed the towers in, but just the difference in the vision on where the Hayabusa is and zoning that jungler and not allowing him to take those objectives.
Past a scooplet, I would, man.
Allow him to take the Lord. You have to know where he is when you're going for these objectives. That's the difference in the turn of the battle. And then maybe a little bit of nerf on the recall spam. I don't know, a little bit too much of a back over there in the
a back.
You let me know, Private.
Yeah, just an amazing matchup playing for both of them. That's going to be the first win for Team First Blood. And man, an exciting match just because of what was excellent.
I don't know what's going on behind me.
Is that you making the noise, or is that
like
favorite team?
No, that has to be like I don't know. There's someone in the background going
for you or for these two guys. Oh, okay, I thought it was like coming from Wheezy's or Privates. Cam, that'd be funny. Oh no, my stream's crashing.
Really proved the I want to say the
Florida Wi-Fi
kind of clenched this for Team
starting to think it might not even be the Wi-Fi, bro.
We're gonna
some
see
it's
like my settings or something.
Just a little bit of a problem when it came to the execution, and I feel
it's been like regular. It's always this time too. It might be Florida, bro. It might be the Wi-Fi. I don't know, bro.
Everybody's getting home from work, man. Downloading their EORN.
Jumping into my fucking Wi-Fi, bro.
For that top 8 spot for North America.
You didn't ever catch that hobo stealing your Wi-Fi?
#1 spot in North America to move on to M4. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching history in the making for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Definitely drop your guys' favorite teams, who you guys want to see represent us. Because when we go to M4, those are going to be the ones who show them what
G secretly has a parrot.
We are seeing different things in the meta. We're seeing the Akai on the Phobius. You might be seeing that a little bit more in ranked now, maybe. That'll be exciting. Maybe I'll run some ranked and try it out myself. Or it might be one of those things where it's like, ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home. But we'll see. But we are going into the second match of the day. Valentina and Theramis being banned.
Yeah, pretty much staples of the banning. I'm surprised I don't see a Fanny out there as well, which has been another one
TFB.
that most North America does have issues with. But I mean, now that I think about it, for Team First Blood, not a team that can get cheesed very easily.
Don't cheese him. Don't cheese me.
Plans. I mean,
dude, I mean, they just did very well with just making Phobius have to really pick on who he wants to ult.
Counteract what's coming out here, and this is something that you need to learn from.
They gave him too many targets.
Learn to be able to kind of counter that draft, to have a plan of their own when it comes to there, and maybe be able to kind of think outside the box.
They brought the fucking smoke, yo.
Put all your eggs into one basket, especially for that Phobius who got counted out. Because, like, I mean, I honestly would have done the same thing. Phobius, I'm like, bro, he's got this. There's no problem. But when you see,
got rid of the Valentina, the Lilia.
Well, they were executing this, especially on a Hayabusa, who should have been a problem. It's something to think about as we're moving in here. We do see that Lilia ban coming out there.
Dude, I used to keep open Wi-Fi on a 2M. What's a
Ashley?
You kept your Wi-Fi open on 2 megabytes? Like, you're the G, bro.
Here that could get,
everybody was at your house.
By Lilia's early game slow and burst.
Now, there's still a lot of good picks out here. You have the Akai available. You have the Diggy. Diggy hasn't been banned, which leaves a lot of compositions out there.
I don't know if they would actually pick a Diggy, though.
Third ban to close off the first banning phase for
maybe
First Blood. You see Paquito being taken out. A solid jungler. Been having more.
They're really thinking about it, though.
Able to have the mobility, able to get to that back line when needed, and also able to get out of tricky situations. Works in his favor, and it looks like Exile Outlaws just doesn't want to take.
I'm about to drink this can of soup.
Diggy is still available. What are you gonna do about that? Are we gonna see an Akai? Are we gonna see an Atlas? You know, these are more of the common things we've been seeing in day 2 for NACT.
Yeah, that burst damage from that Paquito. I mean, a mainstay right now for that early
What's
game,
up,
for
cat?
that upset, and we gonna see that
Wearing a Team
respect
First Blood
band coming out
jersey
from Exile Outlaws. You thought Wan was
Look
out
at the
of meta.
logo.
You thought that nerf had taken her out. I mean, these last 2 days have
Ballman
proved
for
already
kid.
she is still a menace, still
There's a
factor,
crowd.
and still can change.
The date the finals are going to be going on is the 30th.
We already know. Early game aggression.
All right, I mean my other
fast,
sandwich.
Clear speed, objective taking potential from him, but then an answer there from the side of Exile Outlaws.
Oh, taking up that Akai, but we gotta keep in mind Diggy is still in play. You know, you can take that up. Atlas is still in play. You could run the Diggy in the mid lane and pick up the Atlas. I mean, you really could. With these teams, the complexity, seeing that Akai in the XP lane, you never know. And that's something I might kind of
Money's
expect.
tight, Riz. Money's tight.
Team First Blood to pick going against Akai. You know, Akai's a heavy counter for the Bowman. Using
Going to Vegas.
to get him far enough away to not hit that lethal counter and get the out retry play. But we see Ashley
Team First Blood, bro.
Then, you see the Esmeralda for the
Should I dress up like
Team First Blood, but Dyrot's still in the mix. You think they're gonna pick up?
Oh, what's it fucking called?
A T-Rex, bro. You
Nah.
better be coming in there roaring.
Yeah. I mean,
Nah, I can do so much better than that.
That we are potentially going to be seeing the.
I can't believe I can't remember the name.
Second phase, because I was almost kind of begging for that Diggy to kind of come out, not picking it up.
Fear of Loathing.
Akai still having
Fear of Loathing in Las Vegas
as well. So I mean, very.
Have you watched it
interesting strategy
with Johnny
here
Depp?
by both teams.
You've never watched that?
Wondering how we're going to be able to deal with this Dyroth. Hikaru, no slouch, and that's the crazy thing. Hikaru, like I said, one probably of the top XP laners in North America. To see him get bullied out of his lane.
Oh, Rich was offering to DoorDash.
Oh,
it was just amazing.
No, it's all right, Rich.
See, especially for something that he had the
I'm
potential
snacking, I'm
to
good.
be able to counter on the other team.
I'm
But
2
we are moving
sandwiches
into the
deep. I
second
got a bunch of
phase.
cookies. I got some drinks.
Getting taken out, that
We just had
range,
to. We just
that
emptied out the
feather
fridge for the
airstrike, that
hurricane,
mobility
and
from that wings
I'm
by
only
wings
here
over
really
to
to do this
fly
streaming
around
stuff.
and
Everything
get
else
to,
is out of the
get to
house.
positions and siege down damage. For
Like
a
my
lot of these,
fridge is empty,
just
right?
not
Like
something
everything is in
that
boxes.
side
Like behind this
person
curtain,
wanting to manage,
there's no
and
more
then,
couch.
of
There's
course,
nothing back here right now. I'm pretty
Man,
much
you
just
took
like.
your whole couch.
Well, my couch is upstairs because we were worried about flooding.
Now, I love how you're talking
like-
about the Esmeralda.
And then
the
we're
Dyroth.
moving this
It's an
weekend, so
interesting
like everything else in the house is in
conversation. Normally,
boxes.
you see the Dyroth give the Esme a hard time, but we have
Like,
seen
we have
Esmeraldas
food,
pick
it's
up
just
that
not
Dreadnought
here right
armor.
now.
You know,
That's why I have like
get the
sandwiches
advantage in the early
packed
game.
because I was
If
like,
they're
I gotta
able
go back to the
secure
house
those
to
turtles,
stream.
Get those lords. Give just a little bit of additional gold Esmeralda would need to turn the tide on the Dyroth. It could work in their favor. So
Yeah,
with
T-Rex
Team
was
First
in
Blood, if any
Florida.
team could pull it off, I would definitely say
He
it would
survived.
Be them.
He's okay, though.
From previous matches, from previous NACTs, you
They
know,
missed him.
the proof is in the pudding, you know, and we've seen it in the last match. But this is Kid. This is Kid we're talking about on Ballman. The man with the plan, the man that gets the silent, secret retributions when nobody sees him in the bush.
You're like north of
So
Tampa,
he
aren't
might
you?
be able to do some damage with the Ballman. A strong.
I'm
I'm
west
not
of
really
Tampa.
Seeing, I guess you have the
So, like,
Lunox can kind of burst down the Akai,
Tampa's a
but
bit more
I
in
feel
central.
Like
It's like
Akai can really
20
get in there
minutes.
and get the zonage on
I beat
Kid
Tampa in
for
like
that
10
jungle.
minutes, but it takes
It's
me
amazing that
20
you
minutes to
brought
get to the
up
airport.
the retrieving
I can be at the
ability
Buck
of Kid
Stadium in
when
like
he was on a
25
Hayabusa.
minutes.
Not a slouching.
The
hero
Tampa
to
Bay
be
Rays
able to
Stadium
come
is actually in St.
steal
Pete. It's like 5 minutes away from me.
Steal that retribution and get that Lord and then sneak out again.
So, like,
that's
the
just
bay,
showing you
Tampa
the
Bay,
level he's on.
is like this
And
big
now
bay.
you're putting him on a Belmont who,
And
which is
I'm on like the
basically
peninsula
objectives
side.
on
Tampa's on the actual
so, I
inside.
mean, you're gonna have a rough time even contesting that, and that's a wonder. That's got to be a wonder too for Exile Outlaws. Do we contest these early objectives, or maybe we just rotate to a lane and put
The
the
Beast, so
pressure
you're from
there
Palm
and
Harbor,
try to
bro?
Find a sneak kill on somebody once these objectives come up, and that's gonna be
Damn.
something that's gonna be on.
That's
their
crazy.
mind. See that Raphael
Exile said he's right
coming
next to you,
up
too.
On the side of Exile Outlaws, gonna bring up the mobility.
I know Exio is,
for them.
yeah.
Not just that, but that CC.
I think I've talked about it in chat.
Kind of slow them, help them with their.
I live in
escapes,
St.
help them
Pete,
with their
Abisu.
engagements, for the side of Exile Outlaws.
And then we do see Team First Blood picking up that Angela. A battle of supports right now, but a lot of HP pool for the side of Team First Blood, especially with the Angela paired up with the Esmeralda. So it looks pretty solid. You can also ult, you know, the Ballman, and when he does want to go in for some crazy situations, especially Kid with we've seen the level of complexity that he's able to play at. Ladies and gentlemen, this is best out of 3. We saw the first game. It was neck and neck. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the edge of my seat. I didn't know which way it was gonna go.
They picked an Angela.
Seeing Team First Blood take that Lord, get a little bit of the baits going for them as well, and then a Savage on the 1-1 for the finish was pretty gnarly. I'm not gonna lie, but going into the second game, it wasn't like it was a one-sided game. You know, Exile Outlaws had the early game, but looking into this draft, you just never know. It can work for both sides. But that Selena being picked up for the mid lane for Exile Outlaws. How do you feel about Selena as the mid lane and not the roam, Private?
Yeah.
Iffy.
Oh Jesus!
I'm iffy about
but
that.
You're really banking on that ability to
I can't believe you're allergic to cats and dogs, but you have them still.
Who? Those mines
Hope
to give you a lot of vision around the map. You can see when those ganks are coming. You can see when
good
the locations are happening. However, if you get behind,
Champs spamming the monkeys.
The team is a lot more has a lot more mobility. Is going to be able to get out of the way of those arrows. You're nerfing a lot of her damage and a lot of her value in these fights, especially if you.
Everybody's asking for meds now.
Selena's almost
Soldier, are you in like Orlando or something?
Defend off and defend things, but we are moving in here. Match 2.
Ooh, look at the cam.
Best of 3. Team First Blood taking on Exile Outlaws.
Yeah, we did see Team First Blood with.
If the Simpsons go to finals, they better all run up on stage like gorillas.
This is the best out of 3, so Exile Outlaws still has a second chance. They had a pretty solid first game.
Beat their chests and stuff.
Just
come in fucking hype, bro.
And the crazy Savage on the 1-1. But moving into game 2, we have to see them capitalize. We need to see them take these objectives a little bit easier, maybe a little bit more vision on where the jungler is, especially when you're paired up against that Ballman on Kid.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little bit of.
Would they have to put an apology in for that?
An Angela and an Esmeralda on the same team. We're back.
Maybe the shots are fired.
They might have to.
Really strong meta. I mean,
the shots are fired.
I feel like Angela can sometimes. You take a player off the field when you're using that Heart's Guard ultimate. However, I mean, it does a great job of protecting the attacks. The speed that you can get from it, the defense and the shield that you get from it, and then the CC that you can control there. And you see already a little bit of wide abyssal arrows there landing out from Panda.
Is Private used to staring at the camera because of the VTubing stuff? I don't know. When I stare at the camera, I feel like the camera's staring back into my soul.
It does feel weird just staring into your camera sometimes.
For the objectives, so we are going into game 2. Team First Blood taking the finish, you know, able to secure that win, putting them in a position of power going into game 2 with a little.
I feel like it's like a blinking contest that I'm never gonna win because it doesn't blink.
With this match, if they lose,
I try to like stare at my camera, but I also try not to just like dead stare at the whole time, you know.
Yeah.
Like have some naturalness, you know.
To secure, but an early retribution. What a steal! But Panda
Kid goes down though.
Kid bombing the jungler for Team First
Blood. Kid kind of just stood there. I don't know what was going on.
Outlaws.
Battle for top 8, bro.
There, and then that's kind
yes,
of
Alan.
Part of the problem. Wow, a
battle
lot
for
of
top 8
Hikaru as well there. But when you have easy peasy on that Kai, you have
Luffy's doing a good job against Hikaru. Hikaru's like a good. We were just talking about it. I think you were getting your drink. Hikaru's a really good EXP laner.
That spin, not just pop him up from that spin, but you can interrupt a lethal counter there. Oh, Ashley lying in wait for Panda in a little bit of trouble here. As going to come in here, and Gina comes up with
another one.
Able to take him down, and then the Heart's Guard.
Oh my god! Oh, rotate up for 3 minutes, bro.
Man, wait. So it was only 1 kill there. Rose went down, and so making this, or no, yeah, there it is. A little bit of a lag.
Private's like,
Two.
I was a little confused there, but it's a 2-1 game right now at the 3-minute mark.
A little bit of a replay. You see Panda trying to escape. Gina able to take out Selena, and then going in with the hard guard combination and getting the double kill, taking out Exile Rose.
Yeah, a very good gameplay there right now. But
Oh,
like
Jesus,
said,
you guys are wild.
land these abyssal arrows just yet. Still waiting. Oh,
girls in the chat gotta stick together, man.
Felt that probably gave her a little bit of a haircut there. Just narrowly missed out of the way of that abyssal arrow.
Definitely vote for your guys' favorite teams today. These teams are competing for that top 8 spot. The pin on the wall by a guy. Kid stuck. Can he get out? You do see Heartguard being activated for a little bit of a boost in HP and able to get Kid out of that tricky situation. But the question is, will he go back? Looked like he was thinking about it and decided to go on a retreat, but a close call.
Aerithil Angela is disgusting. Yeah, it is kind of disgusting.
Is kind of dancing
Pause.
This turtle
Pause.
right now.
Pause. I mean, there's a fight going on. Technically, I wouldn't pause right now. If they want to pause, Luffy should leave the fight.
This turtle fight is kicking off. We are going to go back there. Another fight coming in here. Luffy in a little bit of trouble. He's going to go ahead and disengage.
What?
Getting taken down there right before this turtle. We do have Joybaj getting connected with that abyssal arrow. And
pause.
Goes the
now you should pause.
For the side of Team First Blood. Hikaru putting on the damage onto the top, so he is going to be able to answer that with a tower of their own. But they lose. They find a kill, or they go ahead and serve up a kill.
Private's messing up right now. He must have not got enough sleep.
Definitely a good trade. You know, when you lose Turtle, you
Stumbling
have to have an answer for it.
Yeah.
They didn't get Turtle, but Dyra able to secure that top tower on Esmeralda.
He probably saw that pause.
We wanted to see how they were going to answer, especially going against a direct counter for Esme. And looks like it's working in the favor for Exile Outlaws.
Yeah, doing a good job here.
Yeah, they decided to not pause.
In the game right now. We're at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah,
I'm sure she's coming up.
They asked for a pause, but it was already too late.
Me and G are like two drunk guys at a bar. Pause! Pause! Watching a fucking game. Bad call!
Bad call! Take the ref out of this bitch! He's
ref out of this bitch!
With that blazing duet to go ahead and shred the back line of Team First Blood.
Why does it do? What's been doing this?
Looking good though.
What's weird is I can still hear you.
But they are leading in
and like nothing's like lagging.
Game. This is what we seen in game 1. Exile Outlaws having.
Have you tried to unplug it and plug it back in?
And I just plugged in my computer.
We were able to see them secure a lot more.
Have you? How long has it been since you had like actually factory reset your computer?
Esmeralda able to clear
I don't know.
Exile on the Dyra.
I mean, that could be a problem. I normally like factory reset my computer like every like 2 years.
Oh, you mean like a full-blown factory reset?
Yeah. Yeah, like I'll save some of like, oh yeah, that's probably what's going on.
And that's just showing the skill that Luffy has up there, the confidence he has.
Have you tried putting it in rice?
To be able to go and
have you tried putting it in the oven?
Yeah, just looking at the map right now, it's not too far in one side's favor. You lost both of your towers in the top lane. The first
what do you mean? I mean, it's a 3K gold lead. It's looking good.
The falling star moon right there. Probably a little bit of a clash. You see the hard guard activating.
Oh.
Yeah, you see Luffy.
They don't commit for that though.
Down to at least less than half health there right now. But as you're looking on here, Gina 3-0
easy
right
peasy.
Now. The 4 total kills for Team First Blood. You're gonna need an answer for her.
Just hit it a few times. That'll do the job. How hard have you blown inside of it, T-Rex?
Trouble here as he is getting pulled away with that heavy spin.
Look how thick though, bro.
Is going to be able to find an escape courtesy
yo, dude, we're
sick. Joybaj on that Angela.
Ignore the P, new meta.
Team First Blood
yeah, no pause meta in America.
Yeah, bro.
No pause meta here.
Screw your pauses. This is America.
Yeah.
We don't pause around here.
We only pause when we want to pause.
You want to have the advantage. The marksman is.
You said there's fighting?
We laugh at you while you're lagging.
Outlaws respond.
Well, and we're seeing here with the pushes, with the.
We already know you got to play on Central.
Oh, Cloud answering back, being able to take a tower there.
Oh, how to utilize that sprint though. That was a good bait, but now
Lord getting worked on.
Arrow does go wide at the bottom as well.
Yeah, while all of the teams like down there.
Lord fight Kid going ahead, putting on the damage, maybe trying to.
Oh, there's. Ooh, Gina dodging that.
toe as well. Okay,
they're trying to control this lane a little bit so they can actually keep the Lord.
Disengage, trying to bait him back a little bit as Exile Rose coming in for the save. Still putting the pressure onto this mid lane, are they? Attacking from multiple fronts. Easy Peasy is here alone. Unfortunately,
but they're going to get flanked.
By a pop-up of the Lord there. Easy Peasy still coming in here. He's going to have to...
Are they going to attempt to drop him? Oh, can't get stuck though. No.
Uh-oh.
There goes your
Oh, Luffy goes down too.
Uh-oh.
Ashley! Get out of there! The panda's gonna headbutt you in the ass.
Grenade launcher that she is firing out, putting it on.
Glenn,
you guys got this, Gina. Gina God mode.
Not gonna be enough to
going godly.
Outlaws from this Lord.
What a turnaround. It was 4-1, and Exile Outlaws able to even up the kills and also secure the Lord. A huge play for them to be able to
they even up the kills, secured the Lord, and took the gold lead. Like,
this is definitely looking good
for
them. It was a
lot of huge,
but now it's looking pretty solid. I will say,
I think it's mainly because Joybaj is using that heart guard on Luffy
on that wall, and then the combination of
instead of actually going where he needs to go. That's a pervy panda. He's gonna headbutt you.
Definitely a good focus.
Easy Peasy locked him down. No, you're about to die.
Yeah, heavy spin does
Easy Peasy killing it as the Sakai right now.
A conundrum that you are in as you have this Lord still
coming a conundrum.
You're gonna be a man down for
hell yeah, bro.
Defense. They are pressing now. Lord has destroyed the top tower, is being held up by the minions as the rest of Team First
They can defend. They can defend this.
A bit of a defense. There goes the
they do have a little bit of a level or an XP gap, so
the inhibitors putting on the damage. There's not
they are looking good in XP. Hold it. Don't let the base get cracked.
Well, and now we have to do something about
female versus female player. What?
Our door. Luffy comes in, is going to put on that damage now. You see the rest of Exile Outlaws are going to have to disengage. Rose gets picked off. Easy Peasy, ready for his life.
Hell yeah.
GG's. Is that going to be enough? Gina able to pick up the kill onto Rose. This is a 6-5 game, but we are not done. Team First Blood has not heard a bell yet. They say this fight is not over as they are still pressing their advantage. And now, finally, the dust is cleared.
Easy Peasy's a girl.
And reset on the map.
Gina
Easy Peasy's not a girl.
Fire for Team First Blood. They will have
what up, Janelle?
Cost right now. She has almost every single kill for their team. What a turnaround. This is neck and neck. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn. We have a show right before our eyes. Vote for your team. Who do you think takes game 2? Exile Outlaws or Team First Blood?
Claude pushing that bottom though.
Ahead, starting to press his way, press the advantage into the enemy jungle.
They need to kill Hikaru and they need to kill Cloud. Like, neither of them have died. Like, they've farmed up so much. They're gonna be like the main people causing a lot of the problems.
We're at the 12-minute mark.
Ashley is a girl.
Just the amount of damage, but as soon as this Lord gets taken down, you find Esmeralda, Luffy going in deep, and then Rose having to disengage the entirety of the team.
Look at this chase from Gina, bro. Look at this fucking chase.
Up there by Gina, another kill under the belt for her. What an amazing play by Gina here.
5-0 on Gina, man.
Now, I will say on the side for Exile Outlaws, they have a little bit of insurance. They still are holding into those inner turrets, those second turrets in east of the
oh my god, bro.
Able to take out Exile, but the on the mid lane.
I mean, that does put their main damage dealer in the back, even though the claw goes down, but the Lord is here.
Absolutely obliterated by Gina and by Ashley there. The damage that they have.
That's where the aircell works, right? Like, he can, like, you can just run away from the blazing duet while you're attacking.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, Luffy's gonna get
Gina, but the hard guard.
Now the rest of Exile Outlaws gonna go ahead.
This is just gonna be literally just a fight over a Lord right now. Who has the retry? Lethal counter, lethal counter. Let's go! Oh!
With the retribution and that lethal counter, and now Hikaru trying to get away. Rose is gonna.
Here comes Gina God mode.
Hikaru getting taken away by Irithel as well. Irithel.
Oh my gosh!
Menace of monster. Lock her away. Throw away the key because she is just doing some immense amounts of damage here.
Yeah,
I mean, that's 20 seconds on Hakaru. If one of them gets taken out here on the Lord push, it's gonna be real rough. Look at Rose. Rose gets retreed. Out the
inhibitor over on the bottom side does follow the heavy push to possible early finish.
Yeah,
no.
You see that they're gonna go ahead and try to push it out. This Lord gonna be taking.
They just want to get all the inhibitors down.
Minions coming down up at the top lane. Esmeralda doing her best to go ahead and push those lanes in. They're gonna be probably looking for another tower. This gold lead has been extended.
I think he already used his heavy spin
right now in favor of Team First
before.
Blood.
That's why he wasn't able to zone out Ballman. And he tried to knock him up in time, but he just couldn't time it right.
Always getting
nice
heavy
pin.
spin.
That means they have a player down.
Ooh, they're pushing. They're pushing. They're pushing. Oh, Blazy Duet on Kid. Ah!
Go ahead and protect her, but it's not going to be able to do enough to save Kid. They are still in this fight right now.
Gina's trying, bro. Gina's trying.
These minions and is going to go ahead and safely.
Gina's like clearing the lanes as fast as possible.
Gina is unstoppable. Hasn't even died. 6-0-2, paving the way. I think Gina is ready to move
paving
on to top
the way.
8. But the question is, will Exile Outlaws allow it? You know, the game has been back and forth. Just look at the map. Only 1 inhibitor turret for the side of Exile Outlaws and 3 inhibitor turrets for the side of Team First Blood. And what does that mean? That means the next clash will pretty much determine the game. Both teams have to be very careful. There's a lot on the line.
Steps,
if
Mike.
Exile Outlaws gets a loss on
What's
this
that?
game,
Steph's
they will
mic
be
is
knocked
like,
out and will not progress to top 8 and lose their chance to go to M4. But on the other note, if Team First Blood secures this win, they move on to top 8. They were
Yeah, you can tell like when he gets loud on his own mic that he can't handle it. Yeah.
But I gotta say, you don't know which side
He needs to
it's gonna
turn
go
himself
to.
down a bit.
Place your votes now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Like
telling
he
you,
needs to, because even if they don't, like
you know, but,
it's him
not
that's
voting for
speaking.
them now.
Because he just
Definitely vote for
especially
your
if he's
team.
gonna talk loud
Do you
like
think
all the
Exile
time like
Outlaws
this, he
takes
needs
the
to.
finish? Do you think Team First Blood takes the finish? Are we gonna see a game 3? The world wants to know what is about to happen before our
Because
eyes.
he has it pretty far from him too, so.
Luffy in a bad position here, does get cornered by 3 members of
Oh, he's
Exile
definitely gonna
Outlaws,
get heavy
but
spin by
as
easy
always, you
peasy
see
right
that
here.
warning, that arrow pointing
Oh my
down
god.
towards the to come out. Luffy's
Oh, and then
Lovely.
Angela's gonna go down.
coming out.
Oh no!
Luffy
Gina's in.
down, but
Gina's in.
the rest
Go,
of
boys.
Exile Outlaws getting zoned back a bit as Kid and the rest
Oh,
of Team
but
First Blood
Hikaru's
don't
up in the
where they
top,
want
split
on the map.
pushing.
How much damage are going to be able to put
Oh,
onto
this ain't
Lord?
good.
Is it going to be enough before Exile
They have to
Outlaws
back
come
off because of
and here
Hikaru.
they are. Joybot's going to have to go back and
They're gonna
re-up
wait
and
until,
find a good position to
Joy
be
Bosch
able
has,
to, put on that
Heart
hard
guard again.
And that's a great idea there too.
The link for the
Angela
bracket,
going
I'll
ahead
send it
and
to you real
fending
quick.
off the lanes right there, trying to take down those because she has the easiest way
Oh, they're
back.
zoning out Kid hard though. Oh, no one's there to help.
That is their only retribution right now. Lord is at
Yo, where was the team? Gina, get in there.
taking this down.
Gina, get in
Yo, Gina could have had that.
Can only watch, and right now, this game is so even. We've reduced this lead to under a K, or under 1,000 gold difference.
And just looking at the kills, 9 to 10, neck and neck the whole way through. And this is what we were talking about going into these games. It's not going to be an easy way through. It's not going to be an easy sweep. These teams are competing at a higher competition.
Easy peasy on the Sakai is just.
And we're seeing it right before our
Jesus.
eyes. Now, Gina, 6-0-2, also played on the 1-1 and got the Savage in the previous game. I see a lot of people wondering if they are going to be able to get another Savage or a Maniac here. It's a possibility. But the question is, what kind of pressure will Exile Outlaws put on that marksman? Will they be able to stop Gina and get
Oh, Hikaru's
Oh,
dead.
there you go.
for game 3?
Maybe not. He has
Well, it
immortality.
had the immortality, yeah.
Easy peasy zone for him too.
To press into Team First
That's
Blood.
good.
Gina made mincemeat out
Yeah,
of
One
but now
utility
that's a
down.
lot of utility
Yeah.
too. I mean, the immortality popped and a heavy spin. Like that. Ooh, but the Lord, it's a luminous Lord.
It is gonna get the crack.
Luffy in the back line. This is why Easy Peasy keeps targeting Luffy. Like, look at this back line control. Like, just constantly in
Yeah,
there.
but Lord's at the base, yo. Lord's at the mother-loving base, guys. The Lord is at your mother-loving base. What are y'all doing?
They want the blood.
Oh my god, bro. I was like, y'all literally just left Lord in your house.
Survive at least another minute of play.
Oh, Luffy, bro. Luffy. Gina!
That's an immortality, so can still stay alive and put a lot of pressure, but can they stay alive? Yo!
Bro, Gina's trying, I'll give her that. Gina's like playing, bro.
Oh, look at this though! Oh, look at this! Yo!
Ashley with the double.
It is a 1-for-2 trade. Team First Blood has the
I mean, they're still going to be up for the next lore, but that gives them some breathing room.
Here's the thing, right? Half of the kills from Exile Outlaws are on Luffy, bro.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
More than half are on Luffy. So, like, even though Luffy's dying a lot, like, Team First Blood has gotten more like, I feel like in most of these fights, Team First Blood has been getting more like 2-man wipes, 3-man wipes. We're not drunk. We're just hanging out. We're litty.
We're litty.
I can't speak for Aiko. I don't know. I'm not drunk.
T-Rex has just had too many sandwiches.
Yeah, too many sandwiches, a couple of LaCroix. You know, we're getting crazy.
That boy's hangry.
I got the house to myself right now.
Yeah,
Pop that lethal counter there.
Nothing but an empty room and a computer setup.
At this point, we're 20 minutes in. I think everybody's full build, and now they're just starting to juggle around with what they want. You see, the immortality has been picked up by Easy Peasy. Kid gonna go ahead and start on this.
Gotta give a shout out to Panda. Oh, you're talking about Panda on the other team's a girl.
Yeah, Panda's a girl. They did the interview with Panda.
I mean, they're both a little bit of a standoff here. Kid gonna go ahead and avoid
Ashley versus Panda.
Arrow. Still
two girls
the damage right now, trying
battling
to see
it out.
Team is gonna be able to macro up here to push
the
Ashley's got sass, bro. Oh, that's bad.
Get in
That's
there,
bad.
dude.
Ashley gets in though. Gets clean. Kid's still up.
He's still alive.
GG's.
Gets a double kill. Rose goes down.
GG's.
Oh, he does whiff it though. Gets CC
Nope,
by.
Ashley's here.
Ashley's gonna absolutely slay Easy Peasy. Immortality pops. Visual arrow tries to go.
Ashley goes
Oh my god!
It's alright. You create so much space right there, bro. Oh, that's a lot of burst damage. That's a lot of burst.
The minions killed him. Oh, but Joybosh took it. They're gonna just push mid right now with the Lord. That's GG's.
One minion. One minion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. GG's. GG's. GG's.
Lord's coming in right behind it.
TFB's
All you
in the
need is the
chat,
one
boys.
minion. TFB.
That was Wheezy.
Oh my goodness, what a series. A 2-0. But it was either way could have won that game. I think everybody wanted to see how that played out. Oh my goodness. And this is only top 16 teams competing for top 8. Could you imagine the finals? This is top 16. Oh my goodness. But Team First Blood taking the win over Exile Outlaws.
Dude, I need whatever Wheezy does to get energy like that.
I mean, it's almost a shame that it was a 2-0 game there because
You just gotta have you just gotta do it, bro.
So amazing. So
It's called
Zero death.
acting as if.
Came down to one fight.
Acting as
Yeah. It's a thing.
acting like those Minecraft streamers.
Landing onto Kid onto that Belmont, but maybe just
Nothing wrong with having a hype. I like it. I like it.
Oh yeah.
1 to 2 seconds from Exile Outlaws. Wondering. If
Yeah,
they
Jane,
wanted to go in
that's
there.
private. Yeah.
Wondering if you see it took about maybe a second and a half. Finally, Easy Peasy decided. All right, I'm going in with the heavy spin. We're gonna pin him against the wall.
No more potato, at least in
for this tournament, yeah.
To kind of go in,
We might when
the
NASL
hard
stuff
scar from
comes,
that
he might
Angela,
stay. But I wonder if he's gonna just get rid of the potato completely.
and that started
Or what?
I don't think he is. They've been talking about it in his Discord.
Luffy to zone out the rest of the team with that Esmeralda.
Just looking at the item builds, you look at Gina, a flawless.
It was just a difference of a small amount of damage, man. But
on kills, having that
Gina MVP, 100%.
Yeah, Gina's
Malefic Roar going into that pin.
But Joy Bosch didn't die. He had a 14 KD. I don't know how that means.
Over there on
he might have had one death. I don't know.
Combination. It
and a bunch of assists.
A lot of their teammates was able to go in on Kid when needed.
14 assists.
Go in on Gina.
I don't know. I wish they would show like the kills, not the KDA, but the kills.
Oh yeah.
To make her pretty much invincible.
Yeah, just an amazing match for these. Gina, it came in enforcing that first early game.
Is that the potato or is it?
Basically throughout
that's the potato's now controlling that guy right there. You know, like those little puppets that you see people? Like the potato's hanging in the air right there, hitting them with some like, you know?
That's actually the filter, guys. This human is the filter.
Yeah, this is the filter. Oh, a 7-minute break. Gina dodge mode.
Gina dodge mode.
Dude, definitely dodged everything. I gotta drop a big GG in the TFB.
Gina dodge mode. Is this Mikasa that one? Is that the TFB Discord?
No, it's called TFB. I have it in my Discord in the link area if you.
I don't think I'm in that.
If you want it. Yeah, if you go to my Discord and you go to the Pro Teams Discord links. Their link actually expired. My bad.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm pretty sure I put it on forever unless they forced it to expire. Alright, give me 2 seconds. It's being updated. It's now updated. Now you can join the actual TFB.
Bro, how come I never got the invite to this?
I don't know, man.
Bro,
He said, how did I not get the invite?
Trash talk?
Where do you talk?
Lobby?
I was in the lobby. Yeah, I was in the lobby.
Gina! Gina and Joy Baj with Cardi, Zane, and Chicken would be a stronger than current. I don't. Bro, you're saying no shark,
really?
Wander? No shark?
Is that what he said? Dick?
I don't know, bro. I think Shark's one of the best. Like, I'm not trying to put down. I think Shark's literally one of the best. I think he is probably the best roamer in NA. Like,
yeah, Shark's definitely really good. He doesn't mess around, you know. Like,
I mean, he does.
Sometimes
he does.
He did before.
He likes that fun, but like when he's serious, like the dude is. The next episode of Boosted, we had to delay because the hurricane. We'll have one out next week.
That boy said, "When's the next episode?" I've been fiending.
I'm fiending trying to get my boost in.
I'm trying to get my boost in. Jeez, that's a good one. We gotta trademark that line.
Yeah, get your boost
like,
in.
Well, we'll start the boosted podcast. Be like, gotta get your boost in. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to. Hell yeah, we'll record something when we're in Vegas. I'll dress up like a homeless guy with a bunch of powder on my face. Where's my boosted? I'm down. Shoot a little video for the intro, or be like, that would be like our
me.
You know, like the
me and T-Rex to go rent a Lambo, and we'll just like do like a pan. T-Rex pulls up on the Lambo, like, where's the boosted at, bro?
Because Shark had beef with him. Oh, I mean, obviously not enough beef to where because they're still playing together. So,
I'm telling you, if you guys need to go make the boosted go big, man. Make the boosted go big so we can open up our own like energy drink line. We're gonna have the boosted energy drink, all natural.
Boosted.
Well, we got 3 minutes to kill.
3 minutes.
At least
Trex
it's not
gonna
that
cosplay
bad.
in Vegas. I'm gonna wear literally the only thing anyone's gonna see me in Vegas is button-ups and bow ties. That is all I'm wearing the whole trip. It's all I'm gonna pack. I'll wear like a t-shirt in the hotel, but anytime I step out of that hotel room, I'm gonna wear that just because I wanna.
That's his attire.
Yeah.
That's your potato.
That's my potato.
You're now a bow tie man.
I don't know. I'm just trying to, I think, put out a certain image, like a certain vibe. And I think it'd be, I think, like with everyone I see, and just in case any pictures or anything like that are taken, I just want to be, you know.
I don't own any slacks. I'm sorry.
Private new skin unlocked. Yeah, this is the new collector skin for Private Dancer.
Jesus. What's this game?
That's why it's nice here. Vapes, swearing, and t-shirts. Are you talking about in Florida? You're the one that said Florida, right, Wander? That you were from Palm Harbor? No, that was a Bisu. Or are you from Vegas?
Nice gold lane, Zane.
Nice gold lane.
Who says that?
Zane. That's Zia who said that. There's like a clip of him streaming and like beating he's like, nice gold laner you have there, Zane. Nice gold laner. And he's like beating chicken in the gold lane.
He had button downs, flip-flops, and slacks on when he was doing that?
No, I don't. Who said that? I don't know.
Exile.
I don't know. I know he was streaming. He was like, nice gold laner you have there, Zane. Nice gold laner. Nice fucking gold laner. And now that's like the thing that now every time he loses, it's like, nice gold laner. That's like the most meme line, I think, in North American MLBB culture right now.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's where
I don't think I've seen it around. That's
it's really it really popped off, I think, when they lost to when the Valley lost to them on the final, or when Ackerman lost to them in the finals of NASL. Everyone in the chat was like, nice gold laner you got there, Zia. Or like they were just like like it just became a whole troll, and now like it's happening even more. It's showing up everywhere.
I wonder if I plug in this camera, if it's gonna try to like take over my current camera.
Show resumes in 1 second.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and my heart is
ladies and gentlemen,
1,000 miles a minute from that last match. What an
1,000 miles a minute
clash between Exile Outlaws and Team First Blood. However, it
nice gold name, Zane.
Nice gold name. I'll send you the
I'm gonna
link.
say that.
I'll send you the
I'm
link.
gonna say that every time I'm like in the gold lane and I'm beating ass.
Retribution was just too much for Exile Outlaws to handle.
Nice.
But both teams very good on objectives,
Gold
very good on
laner.
rotating. Team First Blood officially
have
moving on
there,
to the
Zane.
top 8 for North America.
Yeah, and just a great game played there. Unfortunately, only one team can move ahead, and as we see here, moving on, going to be Team First Blood going to be taking on the winner of our next match between Bloodhounds and
this is the original.
Hounds. Right there, you can see all the finalists so far. We still have 2 more.
Nice gold lane you have.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Nice gold lane, yeah. Where are you at, G? Where are you at? Just skip to like 20 seconds. Skip to like 20 seconds.
Skip to 20 seconds.
The odds having that Supreme Sicilian on the team. This is gonna be interesting. Former Aether
nice gold lane you have.
Team. So last series we saw complex teams fighting at a higher level of competition, neck and neck for both matches, even though we've seen the sweep. So the question is, how will match 3 be for us today?
Nice gold lane you have there.
That match happens, ladies and gentlemen. We have a surprise for you. Another beautiful giveaway.
Jesus Christ.
The Eudora Flame Red Lips skin. You could see the code down there right
Dude, that's
now.
hilarious.
The link is in the description. Reserved for
that
the
is
first 50
hilarious.
users. How fast do you guys type on your phone?
I need to get my phone out right now. I need that skin. I know there's some collectors out there, man. Definitely drop how many skins you guys got for MLBB. But yeah, man, today's been exciting. I'm not gonna lie. I was at the edge of my seat for that whole series for both of those teams. Team First Blood, finalists from the previous NACT, paving their way to top 8.
This actually charged this better
just
than
match 2. We still have match 3 going on right now. We're gonna see Bloodhounds and beat the odds. Super exciting.
I really like that part. The part where like the little balls go around the logo. Like the color splotches.
Yeah, as we can take a look at the lineup here. First off, Bloodhounds.
Different easy peasy.
Favorite and fellow
Bloodhounds.
There is 2 easy peasies. Yeah.
There's an East Coast easy peasy and a West Coast. This is the East Coast easy peasy. This is supposedly the OG, the original easy peasy.
Impressive,
I don't know.
Boca Roscoe. We do know he favors that mid position, the Sicilian, the Farja, and just so slippery. This entire tournament.
This also isn't going to be an easy game for Bloodhounds.
Death so far. He has the great positioning and the leadership.
Who are they facing again?
Hopefully, to be able to overcome
beat the odds tonight. But you have Foe, you have Mikasa, you have Sirius, on gold lane, Sirius Chiquito. Like, you have some decent players on BT odds.
Supreme title for Sicilian. He's been using Sicilian every single game.
Oh, there we go.
I
can't write.
So I want to see what the answer for that will be for Beat the Odds. That's been a deciding factor for them paving their way to the top 16. Are they going to allow them to take it?
This is
top 8 position.
Mikasa's
yeah, and not just
the person from Meta, right?
But
Meta, Brotherhood. Same with Sirius.
Damn, Brotherhood too? Meta was a part Brotherhood?
Brotherhood was Brotherhood.
What?
From back
Dude,
in
Brotherhood?
season 2, they dropped.
BTK?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The team that dropped from season 2.
We see already the Faramas,
yes.
the fan.
Wow.
Those
I'm surprised you remember Brotherhood.
A little bit in these early
Were you casting that game whenever they just like whiffed, whenever they fell the night that they fell apart?
And then they just left. They just left.
Kind of back to that same song and dance, taking her out there, followed as well by a
I don't know if Mikasa was Brotherhood. I think I don't know if Mikasa was Meta, but I know Sirius is. Mikasa is what goes to BTK Mikasa or goes to Mikasa. I don't know if they're still under that, if they're still part of the squad technically, but. And you have Foe, who was what, Taste the Rainbow back in the day.
The game can be very hard for a lot of teams to deal with. So we are gonna go into the last ban for the side of Bloodhounds. No Sicilian.
Afnan, I'm watching the NACT. Leave me alone.
Give a little bit too much pressure to handle, and I'm really wondering what Bloodhounds is gonna pick if Sicilian walks. I wonder if that's gonna be their first pick for their team when they do have their chance to get their heroes.
Well, pretty interesting right now. Because,
First Savage, man,
now
Gina.
Have, like you said, the Valentina open. You have the Diggy open. So I mean, you've kind of backed.
Bro, these boys all. Yo,
corner here.
Can you jump into the VCs in the NACT?
Leave both of those open.
Yeah.
They're
all chilling in Team First Blood VC. Hold on, I'm going to jump in here.
On to that early aggression. On to that.
Citizen yan, putang ina, tagal.
What the fuck is going on in here?
We've been seeing Ballman picked up almost every single game. Definitely one of the most.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
It's Trex. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? You don't recognize me? You don't recognize me?
Yo,
You guys are on live stream right now.
Trex, your question is fine. Yo, Trex.
These motherfuckers are disgusting, bro. They don't recognize your voice. I I can't believe them, bro.
Yung papi.
Thank you, kid. Thank you. I mean, thank you, kid.
Anjing goblok.
Right now, you still
Ibo.
Hey,
We got
GG,
a
guys.
half
GG.
Indonesian player here. Half Indo, half PH.
Roar.
Okay.
Roar.
Yo,
like
Gina,
a party up in
fucking
here.
savage, yo. Yeah, I should be chilling in here, man.
Let's get picked up.
Oh, I'm saying. This is
Yo,
where the
Trex, I was
Are you
yo,
guys
Trex, I
watching
was
your
the
own
guy.
game right now, you
They do have
conceited
Valentina,
fucks?
and pretty much, probably from they picked the Diggy.
Anjing, look at
Yo,
Loki,
let's
guys.
watch us whip Exile real fast.
Beatrix, though, leaving the Diggy.
No, we thought we were gonna
Hey.
lose.
I see a
That was
Atlas
nah.
pick
You guys
here,
did your
and
thing,
then
man.
banning,
Game one,
you know,
comeback in
no,
game
no,
one.
such as the Diggy, such as
No
a
practice
That was
Kai
great.
Roam,
For like a month.
But I really want to see
Help
what
tripping.
Hounds is going to pick for the first and last pick for
Yo,
the
ask mo
first
siya, Kuya
battle phase
Kid.
and pick phase.
I know.
About that. You
All right,
about
GG's,
that.
guys.
Trex, we have a
Yo.
question. Since
What's
Luffy
Uh-oh.
doesn't know where his credentials are, so his mom is not at home, and he can't find any IDs or passport. So if it's possible, he could fill it up by tomorrow. Would that be possible?
I have no clue. I don't run the show, man.
Oh, I see.
If anything,
We're having issue about
how we saw the
those.
Wand in
Do you
the
know
last
your
series.
credentials?
It's
Like,
going
do you
to be
know them?
something
What do you have to send, like a
amazing you have to
screenshot or
deal with.
something?
Like his ID?
It's kind of hard
Yeah,
to
what
He
do you
can't
have to-
find his
you
passport
need a
ID
photo.
You have to send a
and his
photo.
vaccination card.
Yeah.
Call your mom, bro.
Was able to get that damage.
Yo, I have my ID too, bro.
All these different
Call your
mom. My ID.
added to a match with those
I have my
different she was
ID.
able to use.
I don't know.
Oh, he got his ID.
You want me to
Yeah.
Photoshop
Tayo,
one for you?
Or submachine.
What, papi?
Esme?
What, papi?
The same standstill. What is the
I don't know.
That's
I'm
a true
sorry.
dad right there.
the farming ability. Just
I grew up in a family where they made fake doctor's notes for school and shit, so.
Shout out to Dilar,
You
guys.
see the ball, man,
Anjing,
having
goblok.
a very fast farm. and
All right, guys, have a good one.
rotation,
GG's.
definitely a prio pick.
Thanks,
Lilia,
thanks.
early mage, able to get some serious damage off in the early
El
game.
tiempo.
So they have a very decent comp right now. But looking
Pre,
at the
ano na,
side
pre?
of Bloodhounds, you did pick up the Wanwan, you took the Valentina as well.
Kaio's
Works
doggy?
good. The Dyrod,
Oh, the
okay, I
fake
get it.
doctor
There's still
notes?
some
Yeah,
fighters,
T-Rex is
that are
savage.
available to give him a hard time. Paquito is actually
He
still
came out of his
available, and I'm
mom's womb
wondering if that's
swinging.
what the odds will pick up.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
I grew up in a pretty different family. That's all I can say.
I don't know what it is. If it's an
Excited
Atlas,
said, "I like this
especially,
watch party.
because,
Makes it
Diggy
more
has been
fun."
banned out
It
from
does,
the
man. You get to see a
What's
lot
gonna
of the
be
back
getting picked up
of the side of
still
things.
have a favorable outcome with an Akai. with
We
an
jump in and they all just start
Atlas on your
yelling.
side there, because that
They were like,
big-
"Ah, no, dude, I couldn't." I was like, "What's going on?"
I jumped in like, what the fuck y'all doing in here? And they were like, who the fuck is that? Kid's like, it's Trex, it's Trex.
A little bit of CC on his side, but mainly
Start attacking
used
you.
for that healing ability, that ultimate.
Oh, they're
that,
pulling out a
blessing of the moon
Beatrix,
goddess to
though.
Go ahead and keep the team
Oh, they
top
let
up, which
Valentina
actually
through.
went well
Oh.
a lot with Boca Roscoe on this
Break the
Valentina.
or beat the odds. My bad.
Did they drop a ban? Did they lose a ban?
They did. They didn't ban, I guess.
Oh, the Atlas was the ban.
North American Venus in the making right there, but you know, time will tell. Phoveus being picked up over there by Mikasa.
General still plays. He's playing right now. He's we'll be shoutcasting it tomorrow.
Valentina has dash.
It's gonna be lit. Valley Gosu? Gosu Valley?
A solid pickup.
That's a
and then
matchup,
easy
but
peasy, finishing
never
the draft
casted.
with Thomas.
Yeah.
Zane
I
versus
feel like we've
General?
done this little song and dance
That's hype.
before when we see the Phoveus. I'm scared because I have PTSD now where I saw the Phoveus and I'm like, well, I mean, on paper it makes sense. Boca Roscoe, Temptless, Dim Sum, Easy Peasy even has a little bit of a dash on that Thamus as well. But we saw what a well-collected team could do.
Where's my phone at?
How you were able to bully him, how you were able to kind of bait out those abilities, or even
I might go use the restroom real quick
use those dashing skills.
before
You
this
got
game
time,
starts.
I
Yeah, I'll be
mean.
right back.
Hey, you better run.
Confidently.
Now looking at both
That's an
rosters,
M3 qualifying matchup, round 2.
yeah, what ultimates can he really profit from? You have the lethal counter on Ballman.
How's the egg meta?
You got Numira's passion.
I don't even know what the egg meta
Go
is.
ahead and get a little bit of a fast clear, some AoE necessary. You can't really benefit too much on the Rafaela, but you could use the Demonic Force from the Phobia. So it's an okay selection of ultimates to choose from. But we are going into game 1. This is match 3, best out of 3, Bloodhounds versus BT.
I actually wasn't part of that NACT. They only hired Dota casters for that one.
When it comes to these team fights, if it becomes
or it was like Dota or League of Legends casters.
Valentina takes, because you're just gonna have demonic force after demonic force after.
We didn't have as many shoutcasters as we had now.
During these team fights,
like me, Private, Trex, Wheezy slipping into the fold of things.
First Little Wanderer though. Oh, actually, it did. It did stop them.
It did get it.
They did retribution.
We see Dairon a little bit of the cut, a nice and early advantage to be able to go and steal a little bit of the jungle.
Bloody Dota, they slither in everywhere, I'm telling you.
That elegant gem and then going for
Who's the team? I don't know, man. It's going to be between like Gosu, the Valley, Ackerman.
Over on the bottom side,
There's quite a few. The top 8's going to be absolute heavy hitters.
Easy peasy going in, trying to deal some damage, and Dimson taking first blood, a minute and 30
I would say like possibly Boca.
On the 4-stack of Bloodhounds and barely getting out with any HP.
Yeah,
easy peasy. I would say yeah. I use an iPad, so.
Already doesn't even have 4 yet. Doesn't even have the crossbow. Already getting a kill. This does not speak well for the odds, as we've seen how dangerous a water.
All right, we're back.
Once she's fed.
I need a new chair, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, every once in a while it just goes down by itself. Like the hydraulics in it is messed up.
That's rough.
It just slowly scoots down and I'm like tick 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 tick.
Jesus. Mr. Miyagi said he played Mobile Legends on a Nokia 33110.
Hell yeah, bro.
Were you like a master at Worm on that thing?
Yeah, bro. I remember the Worm days.
Or
Good
Snake,
times.
my bad.
Snake,
Not
Snake,
Worm.
Worm. Sounded right.
It did sound right.
Oh,
I had to
try,
like
bro.
recorrect myself. They used to have like a hunting game on the flip phone.
Able to secure his blue buff. He did see the counter by Ballman, trying to take a little bit of that farm.
I'm telling you, I need an energy drink. It's getting hot in my room actually.
Right now, not too much of a lead for either side.
Might have to turn a fan on.
Kill, and that could be very dangerous if she gets that nice.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch the last game. This might be the last one I watch. Who's playing the last game? It's like, isn't it Apex and Legacy?
Oh yeah, Apex. Apex was doing pretty crazy last time. They had some really good fights. I don't know. We'll see.
I think this is going to be a good game. Honestly, we've had some nice games for top 16. Normally, you really don't get nice games until like top 8.
Yeah, I mean, last top 16 was literally just sweep, sweep, sweep,
Yes,
sweep,
all the way through.
Like you couldn't even really cast the games just because the teams were just dying so fast. Like 10 minutes, you're like, well, yep, that happened. They absolutely got shredded. Let's see what they can do to turn this tide.
No problem.
Yeah, just narrowly inching ahead, 2-1 right now. Still going on the offensive here is the side of Bloodhounds.
Okay.
You do see a possible invade for the
I like the jungle Thamus. I feel like you don't really see him that much recently, and I don't know why. I think he's still good. Like, because there was like a month there where he was like all over the place, and it's not like he got nerfed or anything.
People just learned how to like outplay him.
I guess
it's kind of just like Jawhead, you know, like they just like know how to avoid him. They just if you don't get hit by that like whirlwind he does, like it's like the slow's not applied, then I mean I think he's just countered by a lot of items too, you know, because he's not a burst hero.
No.
Deeper and deeper, zoning out the side of Bloodhounds.
Yeah, he doesn't have any like. He doesn't. Did he?
Yeah, he did get a nerf. I did forget about that. No, it was back when. It wasn't when Bia got nerfed.
It must have not been long. Like it must have been like quick, cause like He got the buff and he was everywhere. He was like back in the meta.
It was like when the Kung Fu skin came out.
Okay.
It was like around then.
It was when they didn't release the what's it called?
Yeah. It was weird because like they did it at the same time as releasing the skin. Even though they gave this skin away for like $5. I think it was a bait.
A debate.
You thought you were going to use a good skin on a good hero. Not today, boys.
And then you do see Estes falling to Oh My Cyrus over on Beatrix on the bottom side.
Yeah, so still kind of an even game. Just narrowly ahead is beat the odds, but nothing to write mom home about yet. Still trying to invade Oh My Foe, not tempted away by Templess there.
Yeah, but beat the odds does have the gold lead right now. Oh, nice holy baptism. Nice holy baptism. Oh My Foe though.
That was clean.
Easy peasy taking out Oh My Foe. The jungler is down for beat the odds, but the fight is not over. You do see easy peasy.
Jump easy.
Trying to get as close to that wall for the blessing.
Oh shit, Moon Black.
Able to keep him alive and down.
That was the turtle cam. So they're using two different devices for that.
Yeah. They just like swapped to it. It was so weird. Like
Template?
I don't know what they're using to like change that. So I've heard from Boca that Templess doesn't even get into group chat or chats. Like he's just a crackhead.
He doesn't VC?
Yeah, he doesn't VC. He's just godly at his role. At his role.
I feel like in the XP lane you could get away in the XP lane not VCing. Like I feel like you do need to at least listen, you know? But like when it comes down to end game, you should be able to listen. But like in the first 8 minutes, you don't really need to know what the hell they're doing. It'd be nice to hear call outs like, hey, don't have vision on this person, you know, like, or hey, like, watch for the gank, like stuff like that. But
yeah. Ooh, crossbow tang.
Nice play by Dimson.
Boca. Boca steals the lethal counter.
Yeah. What else can he really fucking steal, right?
With the Valentina and barely any HP and also choking the lane. They are going to be able to secure that bottom tower.
Nah, exactly. Ooh, he's like, ah!
Yeah, nothing he can do.
Ooh.
Still a close game, BTS is the 1,000 gold lead.
Man, it's just looking really good in terms of the towers right now. Yes, they lost their mid lane tower.
Yeah, Bloodhounds does.
To secure all of the first towers from mid, top lane, and
I mean, that is good. I mean, Bloodhounds has a little bit more escapability with how many towers they own, so
500 difference. But right now it's just
does show that that's going to be interesting.
They're about to lose this one though.
You do see the clearance on the top lane with no contest.
And they're not doing anything to respond back.
Teams have been so even. I feel like kind of playing a little.
This is where beat the odds might though, like rubber band a little bit, like might snap because they've held the gold lead the whole game, even though they lost more towers. But now that they're all able to like fight together, could get rough.
Almost getting ganked down, but activating that blessing of the moon goddess.
You do see
trying to go in for the kill.
Oh my Foe combo with no, this is a different easy peasy chat.
Yeah, different easy peasy.
This is not the same easy peasy. I thought the same thing too.
I want to see the items. Is Sirius going for a DHS build?
Right now, and the question is, how will Bloodhounds
burst?
They're not going to be able to get in position to stop them from taking this, and Lord does go to the favor of BT.
I'm gonna say they probably need sustainability. We're probably gonna see a Hawes clause.
Maybe. I don't know if someone said BTS here. BTS seems late game is bad. I don't know. Mikasa on the Phoveus is great in the late game. You have Sirius.
You got the Balm.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
like even though Ballman doesn't like pack the damage that he does early game, like Ballman's still very useful. I feel like Ballman is useful throughout the whole game, you know. Oh.
Oh my
Trying,
god.
bro. Dim Sum's trying.
Yo. He just doesn't have enough power, which is crazy though. Like, yeah, see, this is when I'd want to see the items for sure. Like, why is Wan hitting, like, shooting marshmallows
Well,
right
I mean,
now?
against a Phoveus, you're going against a tank, so.
Yeah.
And it's still early. We're just hitting, you know, we're only like a minute or two in the mid game.
Ooh, what a snipe on the Estus.
GG's.
This is looking bad for Bloodhound.
Foe's gonna jump in the NASL Discord and be like, I told you, Trex, because I put Bloodhounds as the winner for this in my prediction. Foe was mad.
I mean, right now, if you look at the item check here, we do have a Blade of Despair on Oh My Serious here. Also having that Malefic Roar. Just as we were just.
No, he's still Kung Fu Panda skin, right?
Who?
Thamos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been Kung Fu Panda skin the whole game, miss. You're tripping.
He just
You
like,
said, am I tripping, or is Thamos changing between default skin and Kung Fu Panda skin mid game? No, you're tripping.
I don't know what you're on, buddy, but
You guys said we were drunk.
yeah, you might be sniffing.
The magic dust got to you, bro.
He's definitely leaning in the favor.
Go, go, oh my foe. Go, go, oh my foe.
Will he be able to keep his team alive in these clashes? You know, especially against that Lilia able to go in, that Phoveus with
See Halberd for the healing cut. I just feel like Dim Sum needs to, like, if there's any engagement, needs to stay away from Mikasa. Like, just target something else. Like, you already see that you can't do damage to the Phoveus. Like, now your objective is to target the Wrath, target the Bia.
Before it gets a little tricky. You do see a possible clash in the mid lane.
Bro, he's been on this skin the whole game, guys. Been on this skin the whole game. We were talking about it in the very beginning. The Kung Fu Panda skin.
They are going to go for it without really any contest, and it does go to beat the odds.
Yeah, and unfortunately not able to find an angle there. We do see a little bit of a flank properly here by Templars as the rest of Bloodhounds are forced to disengage. Demonic Force has started onto...
Uh-oh, Dim Sum's dead.
Our guy, he's dead.
Oh!
The micro!
Bro, you're praying. You're clicking and praying right there, and God answered.
But I don't know if it's enough, T-Rex. Oh, they're stuck in there.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my Serious barely makes it out.
Oh,
there's just so many minions.
Yeah. The Serious has to go back, and that's your damage to the base.
Yeah.
The skin did not change, guys.
Yeah, you
got like a whole debate in the chat about it.
I'm gonna rewind, bro.
To about 8,000 at the 14-minute mark. Yeah, look at that gold. It has been just from until the beginning. It was just a huge.
The skin did not change, bro. I'm looking at the rewind real fast.
Phoveus, but not able to save the towers. Phoveus doing a
Wait,
was that game?
Oh.
into the back lane, surviving
No.
long enough to push
It's still going.
back the side of the Bloodhounds, allowing
Yeah, bro, the skin didn't change, guys.
come in and put the pressure onto these turrets.
Bro,
Boy, I had to make a point.
Oh my god. You want me to go back on? No, I looked at it on my stream. I'll go back to the very beginning, bro.
Is the madness that is gonna happen. Demonic Force for
Here he comes. There he is. See, Shen. He's in the top.
During these team fights, and we already see a little bit of aggression.
Guys, y'all tripping.
A little safer, waiting till he gets that elegant gem and then going.
Your chat's on something. My chat's savages.
You guys gotta let down that magic dust, man. Put down the magic dust, guys.
Beat the odds. And unfortunately, this came along and might have been the plan all along to give Boko Roscoe that Valentina to try to draw out that Juan and then the Phobius.
Pablo's dropping the apes and the bananas in the chat.
Yes.
Clash here at the top. No, they're just kidding. They're going to disengage.
Bro, I made a whole entourage of Simpsons fans last night. They should be paying me for promo. Oh, serious? Good play, good play, good play, good play, good play. Keep up the aggression.
Big Papa guy just took a sniff of a nos.
Uh-oh, dim son. Dim done. Dim done.
Dim da. Oh, Jesus, dude. They can't handle this Phobius.
Yeah.
There's a lot of minions. Oh, Boko Roscoe ended up taking it. Oh! Is it enough?
He's trying, bro. They got the heal.
Is there
they got the heal. Get back
He's
in
holding
there.
It out.
Get back in there, easy.
Stop trying to go to the bench.
It's not about how hard you get knocked down. It's about how much you get up. That's how the quote goes. Something. That's Rocky for you guys. It's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how you get up after you get hit. Oh, you're not getting up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Finally taking
Lord,
him down.
Though, coming.
Yeah, another Lord. A third Lord. This is like a super Lord now, yeah?
Yeah, amazing play there. Like we said,
bro, now I just feel like you guys are trolling me.
You threw that demonic force to just the rest of Bloodhound continually.
You said 7 minutes into the game.
Forcing them back because they cannot go into these fights with that coming down, and unfortunately,
we're still debating this. I'm gonna go to the 7 minute mark.
Yo, what up, Mooney? Welcome to the chat, homie.
His job, which is to zone them out, give them the time, give his team, beat the odds, enough time to be able to take these objectives. And right now, we are starting to see the minions crash in there. A little bit of hurried, a little bit of stress on the side.
Have you watched any of the NACT today, man?
Still Shanna, 6 minutes.
Also, the lanes have been synced by BT.
Ooh. Boca goes down. A Temp goes down. Did he?
Oh shit! There is a moment where it's the other skin.
Is there really?
There is a moment.
You've been proven wrong.
At 7 minutes and 18 seconds.
They went back on your ass.
That's so weird. All right, you guys are right. I'm sorry.
Same top 8 from the NASL. There's a couple like beat the odds ain't. We'll see.
To have a plan, and a plan they had indeed, leaving open that Valentina, kind of banking on. I'm not sure.
They must. One of their devices must be on like an old patch or something, huh?
The Valentina and the Juan
oh wow! I don't think that's possible.
But it happened. There was like 10 seconds where the normal Thamus was on the field.
He just did an immense amount.
Or it didn't load it up or something. Something happened.
Victory.
And Boca was just whiffing it right there with a Valentina.
He didn't have anything.
Yeah. Okay,
and I feel like with that last nerf on her, like if there's like if you don't have any ults to take, and she loses so much value, right?
Well, I mean, also Phobius, great counter for her.
Yeah.
You know, like she's nothing but dashes. Templess is nothing but dashes. Dimsum's nothing. Easy Peasy's nothing but dash. Like that was a full team of dashes, you know. But Mikasa was able to pull it off way better than the team that fought Team First Blood, Exile, Outlaws.
I'm getting comfy, guys. I'm putting my chair way back.
You hitting a 180?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
T-Rex about to hit that 180.
Do you remember
becoming a huge issue here.
How many of y'all stayed up till like 5 a.m. to watch the BTK games in M3?
Oh, I did.
You remember that shit, bro? That was rough. That was rough. I remember me and Exile.
I'm gonna probably end up doing it
Exile.
again.
Yeah, that's true. It was like me.
I woke up early for it.
You didn't VC with us for that, huh?
Yeah, I don't think I did. No.
I can't remember who I was. I know it was me, Exile, and like somebody else.
I think some of them I did have to miss because I worked at my other job at that point.
As well. Just an amazing match for the side.
Takes forever for these batteries to charge.
Bloodhounds are going to have to pull out something special if they have any chance of trying to continue.
I think I missed the last one. Yeah, I think I missed the last one. I think I missed where they lost to Blacklist finally.
Oh, I did miss that one. Yeah,
I felt really bad because I was like, bro, they were winning every time we were watching, and then when we all forgot to watch, they lost. It was our fault. It was our fault.
Probably just a tactful pick. They wanted them to pick that up to stop them from getting that Sicilian. That is the first maze that Carrasco has used besides Sicilian in the
Oh man, I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it.
They won every single game. And I think you were
Are you sleeping at your house tonight?
Yeah, I'm sleeping here. I'm not driving. It's like a 20-30 minute drive. I'm not driving back to. I'm staying here. We gotta move tomorrow. I gotta go to. And I gotta go to the house because guess who's getting fiber optic, bitch?
Are you?
They're coming to install it tomorrow. Yeah, at the new house.
Unfortunately,
Are they putting the line in the ground or putting it in the house?
I don't know. I don't know.
If they're putting the line in the ground, it normally takes like another week for them to put it back in or put it in the house. At least that's what they did with me.
I know they were already zoned. I know we were already zoned for it and everything. Like where I live right now, I couldn't get it because like they just don't have it in this neighborhood.
Yeah,
but like
T-Rex gonna be uploading videos like fast as fuck, boy.
Now things will be a little
yeah,
bit
finally.
into this draft. Bloodhounds does have first pick. Giving them a slight advantage on who they kind of want to prioritize. You do see Fanny being picked off. You see the Claude being picked off. Kind of traditional, especially for an A. I'm expecting a possible bonus or
man.
Not, oh, they actually do ban the Valentina this time for Beat the Odds.
Yeah, I think they definitely know
what picture are they? Is it the Atlas band that we keep missing?
Dip into that well,
it has to be.
Because that's what we missed last time, right? It was an
Yeah,
Atlas
I
band,
don't know
but
if
it just
they
didn't show up.
banned yet. Oh yeah, they did. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an Atlas.
Last time there was a missing ban on screen, but I think it did go through. We just didn't see it.
Dude, Private's gonna steal our souls.
Why did Potato Guy face reveal? They told him he kind of had to.
That battle mirror image to be able to teleport into the fight.
I personally don't feel like he's out of place at being himself. You know,
No, I think
feel like he fits in perfectly fine with all of us.
Yeah.
Especially when
I almost
There's
want him.
nothing
I
wrong with
almost
him.
want him to be like this on the podcast.
Yeah.
In the back while you have your front line.
You do see for the final ban for the first ban phase.
He's got a nice set of hair, you know. Like, dude, look, he's always
got
getting
the-
on to me about how long I do my hair.
What's that hairdo called? The pompano, the pomp.
Yeah, like the poop.
Forget what it's called.
Very effective as well.
He's always getting on to me like, how long you take to do your hair, Gtheaiko? I'm about to get on him. I got him.
So I mean, possibly,
They didn't want to say it.
possibly a little bit of
Oh, Fairmaze is in.
Who's Kobab?
If I'm guessing,
I mean, they gave him the Valentina last time and beat him. Maybe they're ready for this too.
There, he's gonna be. I mean, like I said,
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
T-Rex is like dying right now, chat.
All them sandwiches and cookies, bro. They just
You got
dropped.
the fooditis.
They just dropped, bro.
And then that cult altar, and then once you have that, you still have a good amount of damage, and then another, you have the ability to pick a roam with that.
Private dancers embarrassed of his age. I mean,
pick in that roam position.
There's a lot of us young folks here, you know.
I'm old.
What up, Ash?
I'm
What's
old.
going on,
I
fam?
think.
I mean, you're
I
like
gotta
the
get it
same age as
now.
me, right?
94.
You're 90.
I was born in 94.
I was born in 95, so.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're closing in, G. We're running out of time, bro.
I know, dude. Nicey was talking about how he's like 32. I'm like,
know.
shit,
Whoa, I
that's
didn't
like
know he
right
was
around the
that
corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pick up
Yeah.
that supreme.
I
We'll
figure.
cast the finals.
I
You'll find out.
Yeah, I figure like, depending on how the casting goes and everything, like a solid another 5 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then I have some other stuff working out too, other revenue options.
I mean,
like Naisu,
like
he's got like
Naisu,
the
yeah.
nail place going and stuff, which is
You
smart.
got the nail place?
Yeah.
Like, does chicks nails?
Or he does, or maybe he just like he does like he works for like like a nail place called Claws. It looks nice, but yeah, it's like a.
He's also working on something else. He said too. So, I mean, you got to, especially like, try to invest a lot of the money you get from this into what you can, if you can. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like
You can always try to
even
sneak in
big
as a
casters
coach.
for League and stuff like that, like League of Legends, like even you got to think like most of the leagues and tournaments for that are only like max 6 months out of the year. So you gotta have something else.
We see majority of these matches take it to at least that 17-minute mark plus. It'll look
Gosu General's turning 50. Jesus Christ.
Be a lot to deal with. We see Gushin being banned for the side of Beat the Odds, and then over there a ban for
Naisu's nail salon.
Nice. Meow's 3 to 4 years younger than us.
Yeah, Bruno coming in.
What time is it here? It is 10:54 p.m. I'm normally not tired like this by this time, but like sitting in this chair and watching games has me a little tired.
To be able to put on that damage,
And I ate.
With a grok in front of you.
And I haven't drank
Weezy
any
has to have
coffee.
like a cup of coffee right there.
I normally have a cup of coffee. Like tomorrow, I'll have a cup of coffee. I don't know. We start pretty early at 6:30, so I might just drink some water. I probably
Do we
won't
start
drink
early
coffee.
tomorrow?
6:30, yeah.
Is that the rehearsal or no?
No, that's fucking game time, bro.
Let
Good
me
thing you
double
knew.
check my
Good
time.
thing you knew.
I would have checked before, but
We gotta be there at 5 for rehearsal, which is early as fuck. Hour and a half. We're gonna be chilling. I'll probably show up for it and then get dressed sometime after that.
It's looking pretty solid. If we're looking at both lineups, having that Barrett, he has an easier time, especially when teams want to invade him. He can stay in those fights a little bit longer because he's one of those tankier junglers. But speaking of tanky junglers,
yeah, it's at
they have the Akai going
5 p.m. EST instead of oh my shit.
Yeah, that means it's 4 for you. 4 for you, bro. Mic check
I
at
think
4
so.
p.m. You're an hour behind me, right?
I am an hour.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's almost 10 o'clock for you right now. It's 9:56.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 4 o'clock for
So I
you,
gotta be
bro.
I gotta be ready at fucking 4. Or it starts at 4.
No, we gotta be ready at
Oh,
4.
that's rehearsal. That's
It
rehearsal.
starts
Yeah,
at-
yeah, yeah.
For you, it starts
Oh,
at
it's
5:30.
6:30, okay. Okay. Jesus Christ.
The live vid. Here, I'll send it to you. You watch it.
I
right.
got it.
Control C.
That little hesitation it takes for
You watch it here.
to get that regen is enough for teams to be able to burst him down. The last series that we saw with him, he was being kept and he was being held up by a Ferraris, by that cult ultra here. So we're wondering what
I didn't make a description for this.
Potentially to come in with a heavy spin.
There we go.
To come in with a wild charge to kind of help push through.
Please, honestly, guys, like, make sure you like and share the live stream, the actual live stream. Like, I can understand watching here, especially because like the chats over there can be toxic and stuff, but like, make sure you guys support the live stream.
My dancer looks like Brendan Fraser.
test. So going into this game,
I don't know who that is.
seeing Bo Carrasco pick up one of his strong.
Yeah,
Talking about grandpas.
I'm viewing the actual live stream, so yeah, I don't have to put a delay on Lem.
Or will they allow this to go to late and
Oh Jesus Christ! I Google searched him.
Yeah, already we can see like the fast.
Brian Fraser.
And your trying to do his best to kind
The
of
actor, he played in
a lot
of
like
stuff.
The Mummy.
The Mummy,
Journey
the
to,
one with
Journeys to the Center of the Earth.
what's the one where he has Satan or some shit as like he gets like the wishes from Satan?
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled.
possibly be able to gank first.
Now, speaking of rotations, they do have that Akai, a very fast jungler, able to clear that farm really
And
well.
Satan's a hot chick.
Also able to,
Satan's a hot chick.
Yeah.
Looking on the bottom side, you see a 3-stack from the side of Bloodhounds.
Ooh, what a nice flicker there. Able to get oh my serious out of
G the Sicilian.
From that
I mean,
a great
G the
Sicilian be slaying it.
as we move into 26.
People say I look like Shroud.
This turtle, Mikasa still getting filled up there, is taking a decent amount of damage from Tempest on this Uranus.
Now, they do have a Kai in their favor for this turtle. The question is Bloodhounds going to go for that objective? You see Barat's over on the bottom side getting a little bit of taking that farm, but you see the heavy spin over there taking out Faramis. The
Faramis gets taken out by a heavy spin, bro.
Yeah, getting taken out there. And
Carmilla is hot. I'll be telling you, he be slaying.
I mean, definitely has the potential to come back into this.
That boy be rocking it. He knows it.
On this lord or on this turtle.
They are gonna possibly go in for a clash. Oh my foe, able to secure the retribution, taking the turtle and escaping with no problem.
Today has definitely been pretty chill.
Yeah.
Today?
Nothing super crazy, yeah.
I mean,
First Blood was really good.
Yeah, Team First Blood
game was a wash.
That's 2 deaths from the roam in 2 minutes. Not a good
I'm ready for
start
tomorrow.
for Bloodhounds going into the early game.
Bloodhound's looking a little rough today.
They are. They might lose this, man. I mean, Beat the Odds is a good team.
Yeah.
And even, let's just put it this way, even if Bloodhounds made it top 8, I didn't expect them to, like, make it to top 4.
Ackerman, TFB.
Anybody up there, honestly. I would put them
all
on
those teams are top tier.
Like, nothing against them. I just don't think they're at that level yet.
Not a long night like last night. No, it's already 3 hours, man, and we're
bro, last night
over
was
halfway.
rough. I felt bad for Private, bro.
We were like 5 hours in, and it was only halfway.
Yeah, this is the second to last series right now.
Sergeant M and R Music, appreciate the 10 USD.
10 USD.
Keep it up, guys. NA is getting stronger every day. Much love, homie. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Danke. That's how you say thank you in German.
Danke.
Danke. Danke. And then the person
You get
goes,
the Danke.
and then you say bitte. That's how you say you're welcome. Oh.
What?
Dim Sum just got fucking pinned.
The marksman Dim Sum has fallen. Lucas able to secure the kill over there.
She's not
Hopefully
even
that
watching
alert
anymore.
was
He's
there.
like, what? He's like, what?
Well, my alert popped up and it read off the dono.
Beat the odds in the gold lane.
Only 4 minutes in, oh my serious, on that Bruno, already hitting like a truck, able to take down Bo Carrasco. Just an unimaginative amount of damage, and that is the value you get from this Bruno once he gets those stacks up, once he has that crit stacked on top of each other.
Speaking of crit, Bruno picking up that Berserker's Fury. Looking at the map right now, looking at
What are they? They're 12,000 to 14.
Gold. The advantage for Beat the Odds is looking really good. Do we see a potential
It's not
snowball
too bad.
Sicilian.
Seeing that it's 5-0,
it only has one item.
Their heavy spin happening.
on the wall.
Yeah, but is it Blade of Despair?
No, it was Berserker. Berserker Fury.
He went for Berserker Fury first?
Forced on the retreat, able to escape just in time. Carrasco clearing that mid lane, continuing to get his stack, hitting 3 of the members of Beat the Odds to increase his stacks, trying to go for that late game. But over on the top side, you see Osiris going against Templars, punching him with the dash.
Nuke going ham with the nerfs.
Templars.
With barely any HP. What a dive from
Templars. That's a huge kill on a Bruno.
Yeah, a little bit of
the live and stage Mike's Oxmal will be on the 30th. 30th of October.
Don't the players have to take their own or bring their own devices?
Unfortunately, not enough. Easy peasy going down there. That damage from
I'll let him use mine if one of them loses it. Imagine like he breaks his device on the way there.
Right now,
leaves it on the plane.
It just falls off the plane.
What we expected, a little bit of the
God
early
forbid.
Game from BT Odds, and they are capitalizing on it. Lucas able to take out Templars. That is a
that would
7-1
suck.
right now.
Dude has to hit like AT&T on the way.
The question is, can Bloodhounds stay alive? Can
Comes
they
in on the
remain
Nokia.
in the game for the late game so that Carrasco can
Is
get
this
the
good
stacks,
enough
can
to
get the
play,
damage on
guys?
that Sicilian, or will we see an early finish by Beat the Odds to take game 2 and move on to the top 8 for North America?
Well, and I think that's the question here is what they're trying to do. We do see
Whoop,
the
whoop.
turtle has spawned here.
Let's go. I need like a top donor area on my screen.
Very dangerously close. Here is the Cult Altar and the backup.
Forcing them on the retreat. Big Papa and Oh My Serious sitting inside of that tower. A little bit of a recall, but looking over there on the bottom side. Oh My Foe securing that turtle. Forcing Easy Peasy and Dim Sum on the retreat. The Black Dragon has been activated by Mikasa. He is going in for the kill. We see the flicker procced by the Clint to go back
1
to the
month
tower,
from now, well,
and get
every
away
game from
Mikasa
here
on
on
that
is
Black Dragon
is
for
best
what
of
a
5.
play. But right now,
And
just
it's in a
looking
double
really good for
elimination
BT Odds.
bracket,
They are
so-
putting pressure on the Bloodhounds
Yeah.
without really much contest.
So
But speaking of contest, we
it'd
do
be
see a
like
clash. We see
It's only
Two
gonna be
games.
it's only gonna be
Two
2 games
games,
tonight.
2
Yeah.
Going in with the Barats, with the tankiness and the front line to keep them from taking that tower.
They stopped by
Lucas with the
you.
black shoes,
Oh,
to stay
Sergeant,
alive
thank you,
and
man.
still goes
Appreciate it.
in
Much love.
as, all cooldown of
Keep
his
it up.
skills.
So
Mikasa
stopping by to
able
show
kill
some
off
love.
Carrasco
I was in
and Dim
Gtheaiko.
Sum
Thank you,
rushing in.
Sergeant.
Lucas able to take out Easy Peasy. Oh My Foe trying to chase down Dim
With
Sum.
the
Look at
$10
Mikasa.
dono.
They have a 2v1 situation on Dim
Add
Sum.
a
Can he get out
win-lose
alive?
counter?
Fairness
I
trying
have a
going,
win-lose
unable to get there
counter
in time.
already.
He does fall on the top side. Oh My Serious taking out Templars and Big Papa and him able to secure.
I don't
that
ever
top
actually
tower.
play
Speaking
ML,
of
so I don't
towers,
have a
mid lane
win-lose
being
counter.
pushed in by Mikasa and Oh My Foe with only Sushi to defend.
I think I actually ended up
What a
getting rid
push
of it.
there.
Maybe?
1-12.
Yeah, this
right
is
not
gonna be a
mine.
2-0.
Goldie at the 8-minute mark, and here
2-0. Bloodhounds is out, boys.
finished.
Oh, you do see the bat piece from Boca
Do not drop dogs in the chat.
Retreat, escaping, but
Do not
alive.
drop dogs in the chat.
Beat the odds
No
going
bloodhounds in the
for
chat
inner
tonight,
turret on
boys.
the mid lane. Will they be able to secure it? Safety Wing Claws able to secure the minions to keep that tower alive, but the pressure of Beat the Odds, they really want to take this mid
You know
tower.
what got
Look
them,
at
right?
them
Their
right now.
logo
A force
doesn't
that
look
over
like a
near the bottom
bloodhound.
side. You do see Grok pushing off a little bit, but Lucas
Bloodhounds
are like
floppy
dogs?
he has those black shoes and activating it right in time.
I wonder if
They're like
they
a
even when they
demonic
came
dog.
up. No, Bloodhound isn't a demonic dog though. It's an actual dog.
What I'm talking about is I think their logo kind of looked like a demonic dog.
I think
didn't
that's
it?
what they were going for, but maybe they didn't think about the fact that Bloodhound is an actual
Like there's
dog.
an
It's like a
actual dog?
hunting
Yeah.
dog. It's like a big floppy-eared, skinny-looking. They're cool dogs, but yeah.
Being dominated here, 1-13, and we are continuing this push, continuing this pressure, and look at the flanking position from Mikasa with that Black Dragon.
Oh my goodness, what a play, but towers are falling of Bloodhounds. You do see a kill over there.
They should have went with Hellhounds instead.
Lucas getting the kill. You see Lucas taking out Carrasco as well with the double kill, and Lord does go to Oh My Foe. But over on the top side, Templars trying to clear that lane against.
I mean,
Oh My
Bloodhounds
Serious,
isn't a bad
and
name.
Papa's still
It would have
going
even
in.
been
It's a
cool
situation.
if you just went with
DDR
like
extend. He is
I don't
able
know
to
if you've seen
possibly get out.
Carrasco's
Maybe not.
logo.
They
It's
are
like a
going
dog.
for the chase.
Oh,
The
yeah.
tower does
Yeah.
fall in
Like,
the
if they
mid
just
lane.
went with something
Kai
like
able
that.
to secure that.
Like, I mean, you have
Over on the
Onik,
top
which are
side, Uranus
porcupines,
just
so it's not
trying
like
to
you have to
continue
have like a
clear. Look at
badass
that.
animal as
Busting
your
on the
logo.
trees, still going
You know
back
what I'm
to,
saying?
clear that lane.
They are. It's a porcupine.
yeah.
Or a hedgehog or some
Able to secure
shit.
that kill, and also able to secure the tower by Oh My Serious onto the top side, leaving only the inhibitor turrets for Bloodhounds. Now we got to look at these items. We are going into the 10-minute mark. 2 to
Why
17.
did today's Celestial
Yeah, what do
Demon,
you
but
think,
why did
Private?
today's
What
games
does
make
Bloodhounds
teams
have
look
to
weak
do
as fuck?
to
Because there's 2
remain in this
zeros?
match?
Question mark? Because
Well,
2
yeah,
zeros
right
happen
now
across
it's
these
all
all the
written
time.
up as they are still pushing the odds, kind of pressing on.
M3
into
had a
this.
full
Look, I think they've
Blacklist
slowed down,
swept
but we
Onic
still
in the
have a Lord
finals.
coming in.
Lord
Hey,
Champ.
chat, I'm gonna
Oh, you do see Lord
I'm gonna post this code for you guys one more time. Utilize it to your fullest abilities.
Bloodhounds able to take it out with no problem. You do see the mid lane being pushed in. Black Dragon being activated by Mikasa. Going in for the zone is Cole Alter forced to be activated to keep the team alive. Dim Sum able to secure the kill on Mikasa. Oh my serious taking the tower, but then you see
You hear a dog? Yeah, my dog's going crazy.
to go on the retreat as Bloodhounds is in full defensive mode. A 1-for-1 trade, but at what cost? 2 towers, 2 inhibitor turrets have fallen for Bloodhound.
Yeah, and it does look like they are forced to retreat now, resetting on that Bloodhounds.
Oh shit, I posted it in your chat.
Ladies and
My
gentlemen,
bad. I meant to put that in my chat.
We still do have a giveaway for you.
I put
guys.
my
Just
code in your
text
chat.
as this match, free Magic Dust
No
and
dogs
tickets.
in the chat,
Use the
Meowba.
code seen there, and there is a link in the
Bro, they just
description
dropped a code
for
during
What's
the game.
up?
viewers here.
No, I dropped a code in
No,
your
they just
chat.
dropped a code during the game.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did.
Quickly.
Gotta get that magic dust while it's available.
Gotta get
There's
that
no better
magic
price than
dust.
free.
Gotta get that magic
They are
dust, bro.
gonna be able to take him
Goddamn
out.
Goddamn dust,
man.
Black Dragon activated by Mikasa, but not really able to drop in on anybody. But
They're more like
forcing
a
that
poodle than a
Alter
bloodhound.
out,
Bloodhounds
of,
are definitely off today, I'll
Sushi
give you
right
that.
now, leaving them with no protection. Will they go for a possible finish? You
Bloodhound
can
has
see them
had a
push in the lane. Looks
68%
like they
win
are gonna try
chance
and go for
compared
that
to my
top
chat.
tower. The 3-stack on defensive mode for Bloodhounds. Easy peasy. Also there as well to remain.
My dog's
on the defensive
barking
mode,
at
try and
Bloodhounds?
keep that
No,
pressure,
someone it was
try and stay
barking at the
alive.
door.
3-20 right now though. A
Roommate
very
came
hard
in.
place for Bloodhounds. If they get knocked out of this, they will fall and not make it to top 8. A lot is on the line for these teams.
Legend has it, Steph gets hyped over free water.
Hell yeah, bro. Legend. We got some water for you guys.
Yo, have you ever had that thirst?
Oh, you do see the wild charge going down. You do see
Weezy
Gotta
shows
get
up in
that
the Vegas at the venue like, hey yo guys, they got free water here, man. Y'all tried their water bottles yet?
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we have
Just give him the savage. Give him the savage. Just give him the savage, bro. You guys lost. Come on. There it is. 2 savages in
Another
one night.
savages
Another
today.
night.
And we do see a game winner, the best out of 2, the sweep, beat the odds, takes game 2, and moves on to top 8 for North America.
Savage number 2.
What a game! Standing ovation.
What a
for
game.
Lucas during that game on that. Yeah, an absolute menace, an absolute monster there. We talked about the Julian before. We saw.
You know, I had someone come in my chat and like posed as my neighbor one time, and like said they were gonna call the cops on me.
What we saw there is I mean, especially during those team fights.
Pretty fucking funny one day.
Where you saw, where you
GG's
have
Bloodhounds,
tight
maybe
corners,
next
tight
time.
crevices Where you're not able to fully move around that wild charge coming in to kind of stun
So what do
them
we
and
got?
allowing the time for Lucas
Wrong.
on that move
Yep.
to throw those bombs on to put
Who do we
down
got
that
now? Who do we got
immense
now?
amount of damage
All right, so we
onto the
got
Bloodhounds. And unfortunately,
Team First
yeah,
Blood
it was
going up
funny.
against Beat the
but
Odds.
also the Bruno.
That's
putting
going
it
to
on
be
there.
Sunday.
Unfortunately,
Or
Kabam
tomorrow's going to be the
on this
Valley
one.
versus
Sunday,
Gosu.
Sunday.
Ackerman versus the winner of
7
this
or
next
8 deaths
match.
there,
Then we got the
for
Simpsons going
Barometer,
against
not able
Vendetta
to
and Team
find
First
the
Blood
value
against Beat
from
the Odds.
that pick.
I'm going to have to make a fucking
and
prediction on
that's
this,
kind of the
bro.
surprising thing. In the
Yeah,
first
'cause your
game,
old
you see
prediction was
BTS
wrong.
allowed them to take
No.
Valentina.
I
And
just don't
then
have a double
BTS
elimination
allowed them to
bracket.
take the
I was
Ferrari
only,
Silver
I got like
Ah.
90% of my
against it. And
guesses
these are
right.
things, for North
So-
America that are primarily banned.
Bro,
These
don't
are
you know who you're talking
heroes
to?
that you don't
No,
want the other
NA
team to
prediction
Oh,
get.
king.
And they're not afraid to let the
Hey,
other
you're
team
gonna be
get it.
like
Looks
Dr.
they've
Disrespective
practiced,
in
they've
A.
had a draft that can work
The
against them, and they
back-to-back
capitalized on it, and
tournament
were able to
predictor.
beat Bloodhounds with no problem.
Is he? Is that a thing?
Yeah, an
No,
amazing matchup,
he says that he's the
dominating
back-to-back
team
blockbuster
there, and that shows another
world
dominant
championship holder.
moving up to the top 8. But ladies
That's what he
and gentlemen,
says, something
this
like
night is
that.
not over.
Who's got the
They
best
said some
prediction
other
right
crap
now?
too.
Me, 29
But it is going
points.
to follow right.
Where'd you make the predictions? I didn't
On
even.
challenge.
I wasn't.
I made a mock prediction board. I would have beat you, G. Come on.
I
Oh wait,
don't know
no,
about that,
this
man.
is the wrong prediction board. Whoops, that was the old one. I beat you in the NASL. I got first place.
Well, that's because you know I was playing with my true attention.
Let's see. We're gonna.
I played with who I wanted to win, not who I knew was gonna win.
Create a new.
The Champa Vampire, maybe. Back-to-back, two-time blockbuster video game champion, Dr. Dick's respect. Yeah,
damn,
that's what he says.
I'm actually down 1 point right now.
Ooh, who's winning?
Sheesh, untitled. I don't know. 2 untitled people.
Ooh.
I think it's the same exact. I think it's the same person. They just messed up.
Ooh. Did you see the camera with the mic on it now? Like I got it fully set up now.
Let me see.
Come take a gander in the chat. I'm looking at this bad boy. I look
see.
like I'm about to be a newsman.
Oh.
Supposed to have like the best quality of like kind of like
a little shotgun mic.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's actually integrated into the camera though. So like this model of camera, like normally you have to plug it into the side, but you don't have to do it with this Sony one.
That's dope.
So
how much you drop
this
on
only
that
weighs
bad boy,
like
bro?
a pound.
Use your business loan on that bad
800.
boy.
Well, I'd rather drop it on this than the hotel room. At least we can make content.
That's fair. Like I said, we'll use that. We'll use some of the YouTube money for the trip, so we'll be straight. We'll talk more about it later, but I was wondering if we wanted to maybe on the 27th and 28th, because we're both gonna be there. You're getting there the 27th, right? Late on the 27th?
Late, yep.
Maybe just use some of that money for a nicer room that has 2 beds.
Or we could do that too.
Or look for a room that has 2 beds. Because those are the 2 days that like we're gonna be able to like chill, or at least you'll get there late 27th, and then like 28th we pretty much do whatever the fuck we want that day. You know. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll look up some hotels because no matter what I have to book.
Easy Peasy had 2 boots on. I didn't even know you could have 2 boots on.
He might have sold something.
But yeah, no, definitely. Let me know.
All right. I'm ending my stream. Wait 1 second. Can you still do what's it called? Can you redirect? Can I redirect to you?
I don't know. Can you? I don't know. I've never tried.
Add search videos. Search videos from other channels. Yeah, you can do that now. You can like. Oh, there you are.
That's awesome.
Redirect privilege is needed. You have to
I gotta like put you guys like
or some shit. Yeah.
Give me a second. I think I know where that's at. Where did I see that? I thought that was in here.
YouTube Studio.
Not in the settings, is it? Permissions, community, approved users.
Advanced settings.
All channels can redirect. Go ahead, go for it now. I did not know that was actually a thing. You had to. Yo, the amount of chatbot 69s I've banned is insane. I should be able to redirect now, hopefully.
Gtheaiko? I think I'm the one who needs to do it. Hold on a second. Maybe it's me. Where was it at?
You go to settings, you go to community, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then it says all. There's a checkbox that says all channels can redirect to my content.
Save.
I can see if it actually needs it on the actual stream, but I don't think that's a thing.
Redirect privileges need to ask North American Squad League to add you to their redirect list in the community settings. What?
Yeah, it's saying you.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Because I can like
Let me try. I just wait 1 second. I just tried refreshing after I did that stuff.
So you can redirects allow you to keep your viewers engaged. Add a live stream or premiere video to.
There you are. I got you now.
Oh, is it actually working, Liddy? I was like trying.
So when I just end, it automatically redirects. All right, guys. I'm gonna end on this stream. Go watch Gtheaiko. I should redirect. If someone could let me know, if maybe someone on G side come to my stream real quick and to let me just know if it works. Cause I'm gonna drop the link anyways, but hold on a second. YouTube. I just want to see how this works because I think it's a pretty cool feature that they added finally.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, it's a new.
You saw
thing.
it on the final beards. That actually might have been a glitch, Sergeant. Like they've been having some issues with some of the photos being weird. Like Atlas hasn't been on the ban list,